Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, Gene P.
And your boy, Gray.
And we are back in the studio once again after how long we been out the studio?
At least like maybe two months and a half, maybe.
Yeah, I guess probably like 3 months.
Has it been that long?
What month are we in? The fourth month of the year? I think we only did like one after the... No, yeah. It's been a minute, so... What you guys been up to this past week?
Let's see, for me, just got back home, so settling in, taking care of a few things. Then supposed to go to a day party with you guys, and the weather was so bad, bro. I'm like, nah, they can't be out there, man. Like, like I try to picture her just like out there in the rain, like, you know, try to like party and all. I'm like, nah, that's not a good look. And you know, like, it was one of those parties where you actually had to dress up too. So
yeah, but there's an inside to the facility that they have the party at.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, I gotta be out there with that raincoat on. But you know, when I got there like real late. So
you got out there when we was walking out.
So
Nigga pulled the Nate.
And government wouldn't want to let me in. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, ain't that serious.
What about you, Nate? What you been up to?
Nothing much. Felicitating this switch as we get ready to switch over to the new crib. That's about it. Getting everything over. I hired that little maid service you had. They coming in.
They came?
No, they haven't came in. I booked them for about 3-4 hours. So I'm see how that's like. I can see the benefits of it, having it. What's them come every now and then, dust up before or anything after.
Get your mic closer to your face, Playboy.
Yeah, my bad. So I'm gonna see how that's going. Other than that, yeah, just getting ready to trying to make everything transition over. So if I get moved in by the end of this month, and I do another month down there, I know it's like dog going through it with the damn with the handymans and such. Yeah, so you know the run around and that's exactly. What about you?
I've been trying to get ready for this baby, so I just been building some furniture now and there. I'm about to get the windows tinted. I already got most of the windows in the house tinted, but I'm gonna get some darker tints on the kids' room and all the rooms upstairs. So we don't get no heat from the actual windows. I got some folks supposed to come install a new attic fan. What else I got going on?
An attic fan. What's the benefit of that? Keeps the whole house.
It sucks the hot air out of the attic, so you don't get no additional heat just seeping into the house.
Where is it faced outside though?
Yeah, it's on the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's supposed to happen sometime this week. So just trying to prepare the house to be kid friendly. Other than that, it's just been chilling. Like Gray said, day parties every now and then, but that's probably gonna be my last one for a minute, unless I pull a junkie move and just tell the wife I'm gonna get some cigarettes at the store.
And they'll come back a few hours later.
Back about 8 hours later. Like, yeah, man.
You won't believe what happened.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the traffic.
This guy really.
So yeah, man. That's been my life for the past couple of days. I still got a shit load of shit to build for the room, but it'll get done sooner or later. But I'm not too stressed about the room because it's upstairs and babies usually don't be in the room until a few months down the line. So,
like, this just popped up in my head. I just like wondering, like, if like somebody wrote a book on fatherhood and motherhood or something like that. Like, did they have any books like that? Or
there's plenty of books out there, but I ain't gonna buy that shit.
Full of shit.
Yeah, because everybody parents different.
Yeah.
So reading a book makes no fucking sense to me.
It make we had during our first kids we had all those books and all that stuff, but
Nah, I ain't buying no
You
fucking.
follow that?
you can follow. But, we're teens. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Nick
we're young.
Nick was having kids when he was a kid.
Actually, when I was 20. So we were still young then. So that, but you were learning. Yeah. Say
Just
turn
wanted to
18.
pioneer, like
Say 18.
Okay,
Like,
turning 18. You said it right, nigga.
No, she had the kid at 18.
you was one of the pioneer, like these
Just leave
rappers,
that on
like
the
you
books
know,
like that.
And I had just turned 21 by the time I got here.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, yeah, all that parenting book shit. I ain't gonna buy none of them books. I ain't gonna read none of them.
Well, you're having it at an age
Like,
where you're
who are
old
you to
enough.
tell me?
So I don't think older parents do it as much. It's one of those things they get you your first go around and you don't know any better.
Yeah, because
You know
bruh, you know how long people been raising kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They ain't raising them right, but we make it.
Who's
bro,
to say
you know what I'm
right? Yeah.
There's no
It's
right or
nature,
wrong,
yeah.
bro. There's no
Nature.
right or wrong. 'Cause
Exactly.
if you pick up these new books, you'll be on this gentle parenting bullshit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And your kid is gonna be fucking wild out here disrespecting you crazy.
Exactly.
So
It's just cultural things.
So the
things that do
author.
difference.
So I ain't with no reading books for having a baby. We good. I think we're competent enough to have a baby.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, there's just different ways. There's different methods. Because there's something for everything.
I'm just
on
wondering,
young
like,
kids.
I don't think I've ever seen any.
Any
There's plenty of
child-breeding
books,
Yeah,
bro.
there's a bunch. We used to buy
There's
like
a whole
magazines.
there's a whole section in the bookstores for just babies and shit. So
But there's magazines as well, like pregnancy magazines and stuff. They're endless.
Is that not like even like within like Haitian culture? I heard like there's like a lot of procedures. A lot of time you got to do like after like childbirth and all that stuff.
Yeah, each culture.
talking about the bang.
They do the bang when they shower you and all that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cultural shit. You ain't gonna find that in no book.
Yeah, I'd be wondering like, damn, okay, so we do this. What the hell do other people do? Like white people do, like Hispanic and Asian.
Different cultures have that, but I know Haitians have that the showering with the leaves and all the shit in the tub.
Yeah, all that. Their voodoo rituals. That they don't want to call voodoo rituals, but that ain't nothing but
Because Africans do too. Yeah,
that ain't nothing but a voodoo ritual. We don't just call it that, but hey, it is what it is.
it's crazy.
Yeah, but I think we should be expecting in like less than 3 weeks. So it's right around the corner, man.
Fatherhood, you're getting ready to.
How you feeling?
Joys of fatherhood. I'm fine. I'm not nervous about it. Like, I'm fucking 35, bro.
It's not that hard, right? It's not no biggie.
So I ain't stressing about it. I don't think the wife is stressing about it either. It's not like we're young and don't know what to do with kids. So
yeah.
it's kind of different. So it is what it is.
Did we update the show notes and everything else?
I seen some lot of new shit on there. What you guys want to jump into first? Hip hop, politics, sports. No.
What you said?
I also do pop culture. It's big and it's been like one of the hot topics.
All right, go ahead. Well, jump off with. I see we got your girl Monique and Lee Daniels. I guess reunite or end their 13-year-old feud. What they had a feud about?
Yeah.
Their feud started with the. I guess she had an issue with Oprah or some shit like that. Remember?
Yeah, and Tyler Perry and all that.
And then so the whole gang kind of stopped casting her. Remember that?
Sucker D.
And that was the whole issue.
She told him to suck her D.
Yeah, but I thought that was because everybody in the industry said she was difficult to work with.
I'm not sure. I think one in this thing called she was difficult. Lee fell back. You know, all the Hollywood elites kind of just ditched her, and then she just stopped being casted, and she tried to on Netflix. And
Well, that's what happens when someone is difficult to work with. Nobody fucks with you. I don't blame them. Like, who wants to deal with someone that's difficult to work with? Like, how many people won't work with Nate? I don't blame them. I'd be like, yeah,
difficult to work with.
I understand. That's it. Like, yeah, this nigga don't show up on time. This nigga's.
Listen,
You gotta call his reference. You know that guy Nate? Yeah, man.
Bad move. Leave that application on
throw
unread.
that out. Well, man.
Yeah, but difficult people to work with. If he's difficult to work with, I don't see. There's not a few to me, nigga. People stop fucking with people.
But I think it was more one of those industry thing. Like a big dog said he wasn't messing with her, and the rest kind of just all fell back. Or you know, maybe she was made a big scene, and right now, you know, he's. Some people saying, "Oh, it's good that he apologized or anything," because he just told her. He told her, "I'm sorry," but I was like, that doesn't necessarily mean he was wrong. He just probably decided, let me just take the high road. There's no downside to this. Let me help my dog out. She's, you know, he's out here still eating. So it's good to see her, you know, back in good graces. You almost forget that Monique was a comedian. So
That wouldn't. I don't think that could stop her comedic flow.
No, it couldn't. But I almost forgot that's her original. What she
that's
originally
where
was.
she come from is stand up comedy. Right.
So it's good. So she had to go back to that bag when the acting thing dried up. And, you know, there is a kind of like there's like only 5-6 big black Hollywood producers that kind of like call all the shots or being everything, which was fucking crazy. That's why that one show I loved, man. But they only did one season, the Black AF.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he had
he need to bring another season now.
Yeah, when he had all the other directors in there.
He needs to.
It was like him, like one other black guy, like him, Tyler Perry, one other dude, and the rest of all the women, you know.
The gay women.
Yeah, the gay women. Only like, no. There's only one that's gay. One or two. The women all show
And
gay
there was
women
only
in
two.
the thing. Nah, there was Issa Rae, who's not gay. They just always have
Is Lena Waithe gay?
Lena Waithe is gay. Lena Waithe is the gay one. Okay. And the other one that does what's her name? The one that did the amendment documentary and everything else.
She got a masterclass.
Is she the one that did the
I think she was a masterclass.
The Park 5 or
yeah,
whatever?
Central Park 5 and all that.
Park 5?
Yeah. The one that did all those, you know what I'm saying? So
Gay.
I don't know if she's gay. It's iffy. I don't know if she's gay, but she does do a lot of, you know what I'm saying, including, so she's getting the bag. There's a handful. Most of them are the women, though. But they're eating out here. Producing, everything's going through their hands.
Okay, so what else we got in pop culture? Heard your what's the dude name? Will Packer?
Yeah.
Will Packer giving out the sauce.
What he said?
From the Oscars.
What did he say about it?
Gotta ask Gray.
Well, he explained like how they did call the police, asked Will Smith to get up and leave, and Will Smith refuses, and also talked to Chris Rock. And he asked Chris Rock what really happened, and Chris Rock said, "Yeah, nigga,
you seen what happened? Nigga,
what happened
me.
really happened. Yeah, it wasn't part of no act or nothing. You know what I'm saying?" And other than that, ask him.
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, ask him did he want to press.
I think it's bullshit. If the people hosting the event ask you to leave, and call the police and tell the police they want you to leave, ain't no way you can refuse to leave, bro.
Yeah,
I never heard of anyone refusing to leave someone's establishment. Where that makes sense at?
You know,
But then again, it's Will Smith.
This is Will
you know what I'm
Smith,
saying?
though.
Yeah.
You know,
It don't matter who it is.
cops get started.
It's my
You're right.
event.
It matters.
You're right,
though.
but
It don't matter.
The human factor,
matters.
yeah,
It doesn't matter.
In theory, it doesn't matter, but the human factor,
it does
motherfuckers
not
It
like
shouldn't,
that.
but you know,
It doesn't matter. They did not
shouldn't.
ask Will Smith to leave.
I'm
If
saying
they would have asked Will Smith to leave, there's no him refusing to leave. He's leaving.
yeah, you know what? I do agree. I doubt that they
They didn't
I
ask
don't
him to
think the
leave.
police asked him to leave. I think
police didn't ask him to
either
leave.
they try to ask him to leave and he refuses. Because like from their point of view, I think like they're looking at it as okay, damn, you know, if we ask him to leave, we might not get to work with him, you know, later in the future.
They don't need to work with Will Smith.
They
They didn't ask him to leave because they
before
knew
this
he
we
was
never know who
winning.
Will Packer was.
Because they knew who was winning.
it threw they was in a tough spot.
That's why they
was in
didn't
a
ask
tough
him to
spot.
leave.
They didn't ask him to leave. Even if then he said, "I'm not leaving," they probably like, "We can't arrest this guy. He's winning."
Yeah.
There's no upside to this. They're like, "We're gonna say we told him to leave."
Yeah, they didn't
works.
ask that nigga
There's
to
no
leave.
downside to that. We can lie.
And then
We can't
it
prove
was, you
it.
know, all
That's-
black, you know, like
yeah.
what was it? Cast, producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has
It
nothing-
was
that
a
has
lot
nothing-
of pressure.
This
yeah.
all black shit has nothing to do with nothing.
I think it has everything to do with it because like it's
I mean, if you don't want to be the white guy to lock up the black superhero, the black superstar,
yeah.
and the black production night, you're like, you like got Will Smith arrested.
Yeah, I mean that's almost like asking Kobe, you know, if he was, you know, or Jordan or something like that. Yeah.
Y'all niggas is bugging. I don't know what y'all think, but niggas is still niggas.
Yeah, that's true. But white folks know there's some niggas that they ain't trying to throw it out the window for.
Niggas
Be
is still
made an
niggas.
example of.
If they wanted that nigga out, that nigga would have been out. They didn't ask that nigga to
You
leave.
gotta think it's Hollywood niggas.
Yeah.
It's not LA Street.
Okay. I'll let y'all run with that if y'all want to believe that.
It's you got
That shit ain't-
HBCU.
I ain't believing no shit like that. So your boy, damn, we still on this fucking a week later and we still on
For
Will
real,
Smith.
yeah, you should, yeah.
You got Tony Rock, Chris Rock's little brother. Is it his little brother or is it
Yeah,
older
this
brother?
is his little brother.
That nigga says every time he see Will, it's on sight. That nigga said, I ain't Chris Rock. I'm that ignorant little brother. Every time I see that nigga, it's on sight. I want to see if it really pops off when he see Will Smith, if he gets even the chance.
Yeah. Well, they say good. They say there's rumors had it that I've always heard that Will Smith's entourage is a bunch of Philly street dudes, like old school, now retired now, but these niggas ain't to be joked with.
What that mean?
So it ain't though. That's the reason why he's been out here. Even one of his entourage was on the Nori podcast, like one of his managers, and the guy said, "We've been in the game 30-some years. We took no L's. Check our streets in the streets and industry, 0 L's." So these some official niggas. They're like the chasers of their time. You know what I'm saying? You know how me got the chasers, how the chasers, how the undefeated in the streets.
How they just say, oh, what's this? Safari?
Anyway, the niggas Safari, they done caught French. Them niggas was raising hell in the industry. They were like the Migos at one point. Remember how the Migos whooping everybody ass every now and then backstage?
It's because them niggas running. It's because they're dealing with Hollywood people.
Yeah, so there's a couple of real street niggas just fucking up anytime niggas get in front of them. And the Migos is a set that had its own group that was official. Then you had the Chasers. I hear your boys' groups are pretty official. The Baby. Lil Baby. Both the Babies, in fact, because the Baby's official itself. Then his group, then you have Lil Baby. But they said Lil Baby, because I remember they said, I was wondering, people wonder how come the Migos never went at it with him. But they're like, they said, Lil Baby's groups were official, and that's different. That's why you see, you notice they don't work with the Migos. He's still in the same label. They don't work with each other and shit like that.
It's like all these rappers. Like you say, you have Dirk got a whole bunch of gang of niggas.
Yeah,
Young boy.
yeah, it's a lot of street. Hip hop's always gonna be a lot of exploitation and shit that go with it, but. Sometimes you get street niggas, you put them on payroll, and save you money on security.
Niggas, street niggas ain't bulletproof.
They're not, but it's if you gotta have both almost. You gotta have I guess you could save money and just go with the guys in the suits and ties.
Yeah, because the niggas in the suit and ties, that's the niggas the hood niggas won't even try.
Yeah, they're not gonna try them.
They respect those guys.
But I guess they get the niggas in the streets because they like to do. Sometimes rich niggas still like to do ignorant shit. They like
Well,
this.
it's just image too, like for hip hop. It's for the hip hop image.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It could be for their image because
Yeah,
their
it is,
crew. Because it's definitely costs more overhead. Because you could really keep you 1-2 bodyguards, save you way more money than having all these niggas in
have
your
40
entourage.
niggas with you that you gotta buy
Yeah,
lunch for.
pay
dinner
for it. Yeah,
You're not paying for your security lunch unless you
yeah.
feeling generous that day. That nigga buy his own lunch.
You buy his own lunch. You get this big nigga next to you, and people just don't have to try you. The whole concept of security is kind of crazy because usually you just get someone that's real big, and that does 90% of the job. You just get you someone. Sometimes the person doesn't even have to be even swole. You just get someone that's real tall.
Yeah.
You just got that's really the only requirement, and like that takes away 70% of humans. Let me try this motherfucker. You just take that off. The person's freakishly tall, and you got you. You know what I'm saying 70% of the time you got your security. You know what I'm saying it's crazy, and it's a job that you could pay different people. You know what I'm saying now. Some people have high end security, ex-Marines and shit like that.
Yeah, some people
that's
got.
something else, yeah.
You gotta have that security.
You gotta have that
you're
different type of
paying
bag,
that's
though.
willing to die.
Yeah,
for
that's
his
the
job.
one.
You got a lot of these niggas you hire around. Niggas hear that gunshot. Niggas hiding under the car too.
Yeah. You don't. Yeah, that's the difference. You want a motherfucker that you're like, nigga, I was gonna do this regardless. I'm glad I'm getting a check for this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get free. That's what the mercenaries, the
Them
Marines.
was to get a turn on there.
Yeah, them boys got turn on. They've been waiting for this shit. Yeah, they're like, whoa, nigga, let's go.
Homeland,
nigga. That's
Nigga Wallow from $1 Million Game. That nigga say you hiring your homeboy. When shit pop off, that nigga under the Honda Civic moving and shit. You wondering why the Honda Civic moving? It's because your security that you hired is under the fucking Honda. Niggas is hiding just like you, bruh. But niggas gonna dip out before you even dip out. Not even gonna worry about if you made it in the clear. Niggas out.
But I guess it works for certain people. That's how Boosie does it. He's another nigga that's official. Like, there's certain rappers that they can go to any project out here.
You said who?
Boosie's another one.
Oh, Boosie. I thought you said Bruce Lee.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah,
And Kevin Gates is another crazy one because not only does he goes with his security, he goes even without his security anyway.
Yeah, I think it's because these guys don't be on no gang beef type shit.
They don't be on no that whole they owe money. They ain't on no
They're
fucking
not on no.
beef.
Oh, I'm a Crip. I'm a Blood. I'm
No.
this. I'm that. So that's why niggas is good in every hood.
But there's that. But there's you gotta almost let niggas know that you not on some beef shit. We on some money. We good. I don't. It's
the whole gang thing because
the gang thing can't fuck you up.
Rappers that claim to rep a set or I'm
It ties
Crip,
you down,
I'm that. I'm that. I'm this. Now you're not allowed in every hood.
Yeah,
but if you don't have that behind you, that whole I'm a Crip, I'm a Blood, I'm this.
Because Nipsey was like the only one that was good everywhere, but he was a Crip. Him and his Crips came out when they started blending colors. You could wear any color.
Right.
And he was hanging with what's his name was the Blood. It was just business with him. He didn't give a damn. And then Nipsey was kind of good everywhere like that. But Boosie's one. There's just some of these rappers, they're just good everywhere. I remember there was a video, the one with the baby. I mean, Lil Baby. Yeah, the baby. When he was recording in like Georgia or some shit.
Yeah, when he first came out.
Yeah, in the hood, a nigga tried to come tell him, "Oh no, you ain't sign in. You ain't sign in." Some hood nigga, and he like, bro, you could have came to me like a straight up OG out of how you put up in the video and it's nothing but love. I'm in your backyard, but you ain't gonna try me like no peon, bro.
Yeah.
And dude, like, oh yeah, he's like just like that, nigga. He's like, I came out here just on some. I ain't no Mustang.
I'm sure y'all niggas love.
Yeah.
Y'all bum ass niggas. I'm sure y'all bum ass niggas love.
Niggas like, oh yeah. Niggas like, he ain't signing. Niggas really be trying some shit, bro. Like,
yeah, them niggas. There was no.
I respect them for trying it though. The balls and try to control the shit that you actually have no ownership over. It's fucking beautiful. It's bold though. It's bold. You don't own nothing in this bitch, and you got the nerve to talk about, oh, you ain't get no permission slip.
Nigga, a renter, bro.
Yeah. Meanwhile, these white folks get to do whatever the fuck they want on the block. They don't need permission. So if I'm out here trying to do a music video, I gotta pay a toll. So, yeah, they know which ones to try. You know how it goes.
Yeah, that's that whole bullshit. That's the same shit with what city was it? Detroit?
Yeah.
That whole you gotta check in shit. They only do that shit to the people that look like them.
Well, Detroit did it because they kept filling size because so much artists were coming here and getting a bag, and niggas weren't signing nobody here. They weren't doing nothing here. They weren't even getting. Usually when you come in, you get that city's local opening acts. You try to mix up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, he's like, all the money was passing through here. We weren't getting nothing. They're like, we gotta almost make us our own industry. So if you don't come here, you don't break bread with one of us. That's what I mean by checking in. If you don't find a way to make one of us eat off your economy, you're not doing it.
Niggas is on bullshit. They only do it to the people.
I would respect
like
if they did it to everybody.
They only do that to people in hip hop that look like them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They won't.
Well, they do it in hip hop, period. So if white boys come around, they have someone in their crew that's good down with the black folks, and they either slip them a bag and make them cool everywhere. They're gonna make sure that they're not gonna the white folks ain't getting injured. Though.
I want them niggas to tell Taylor Swift to check in.
Yeah, Taylor, you were making all this bread for too long. You don't care to say two times already. We're gonna need you to check in, man.
If they ain't gonna do that, you gotta shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Let me get my bag like everybody else getting their bag.
Exactly. Well, I gotta check in.
I'll tell them niggas. I checked in with the PD. They told me everything was good. We clear.
I always thought that was the way around it. I'd be like, nigga, I got a police. I'm having the police department gonna get all this PTO every time I get in town. They gonna get all their money worth.
The thing is, you gotta have your whoever, like your tour promoter, whoever, to make sure the police is at your video shoot or your shows.
I think there's just places like LA where it's just such the culture of checking in that I think even the police are in on it.
Yeah, they kind of, LA's corrupt.
LA's just, it's a different fucking.
Yeah, it is corrupt.
You already know LA's, there's one of the most corrupt police departments. So, because that's the only genre that you really hear that they say, like, they don't speak on it, but it's like an unknown fact. Like, in LA, you have to check in. And if you don't check in, shit like motherfuckers either crashing your video set or it's different. That's why they always say LA and Hollywood's two different places. Mm-hmm. That's why they're like, don't get the Hollywood shit mixed up. You come to LA thinking you in Hidden Hills or some shit go sideways, they should get active real quick if you did not check in.
That's a problem with niggas. That's why money not gonna come through that. I'm gonna just go to Hollywood.
It is niggas, but LA is so pervasive. You think there's so much celebrities there, you think they'll stop it. That's why I'm thinking LA is so corrupted. I think it's got to be systemic. Like, there's got to be TSA agents that's telling on you as soon as you touch down. There's probably got, you know what I'm saying? The whole system, almost motherfuckers lining you up. There's got to be people that work at airports. LA is just that type of fucked up, bro. It's hard for you to just get a bag and be, and be dipping in and out. That I was like, because I would have just been at Trump International the whole time, get my thing to and from. I shouldn't have no issue. Ain't no time. I shouldn't be getting pressed anywhere. But I guess if you're trying to have your feet kicked up, you have a good time, and you don't have to do the same, these niggas say, hey, here's cut a little bread to make things go smooth.
Yeah. See, I just wouldn't go there. The hills.
You just want to go there, right?
The hills is fine for me. I'll stay in the hills.
Just on principle.
And throw my concert right in the hills and be like, y'all come through. I got a show in Beverly Hills. Y'all come through. It's going to sell out.
It's going to sell out.
It's going to drive.
But I would still like, let me see. Because for celebrities, I know they got to fly, I don't know, most of them, they probably got to fly like private. But if they do fly private, I don't think they go.
Niggas is flying in LAX.
They're flying in LAX, yeah.
Private?
Oh, they're not flying private. A lot of them flying.
Niggas ain't flying private to LA.
To LA. LA, you know LA is a different type of bag, bro. Different type of money.
Niggas flying through LAX, bro.
Yeah, they flying.
Yeah, that's probably why then, yeah.
It's not only that, the air, you know, this is a city where they see celebrities a lot. Yeah. You put someone on payroll to let me know any black celebrities, rappers come through, and I cut you maybe $1,200 a month. Whatever it is, you don't care. I'm cutting you a check a month steady. And all you do is keep an eye on me. Let me know. You don't know how much niggas got payroll, because when they catch that one nigga lacking and they press these niggas, it's almost like a tax in the industry. Someone might slip a person of $50,000 to get the shit right. This shit is insane, bro. This shit don't make no sense. But it stems from, I guess, the mafia era.
Because I don't think it's really not just niggas too.
It's niggas in LA.
It's niggas only.
Yeah,
it's not just
it's
them.
it used to be Italians used to do this in the music industry. We're checking in, but that would be for New York. You know, anyone. Yeah, anyone's coming through this bitch, any celebrity, we need a taste of that. Vegas. LA is just niggas doing it to niggas there. That shit's the fucked up thing over there.
That's why you don't give niggas power.
Don't give
Where's the Chris Rock? There's two type of black people.
Yeah, there's black
There's
people.
black
and
people, and then
niggas.
there's niggas. Niggas is the one that fuck up everything.
Oh yeah, Eddie Griffin said it. African Americans and niggas.
Classic. Speaking of your boy Chris Rock, you know, another week went by. He's not getting I don't hear no one speaking of him. You know, his tour's picking up. Meanwhile, Will Smith Netflix special is being put on pause. The Grammys has sped up their conference. They're supposed to meet like next week. They're speeding up to this week, deciding what sanctions they're gonna put on Will Smith. So Will Smith might get it as bad as Rush out here. You know, gotta put them sanctions
put on hold. Everything Netflix shit put on hold.
Gotta ice that. Gotta sit my dog down right quick. And then what I love, the best part of it was I heard this week Jada said she kind of hoped that Will didn't put his hands on Chris because she's not the type of woman that needs protecting. I fucking love it. Like butter. Like butter. So like I'm gonna put that nigga through flames and then I'm gonna flame him some more. Just authentic Jada doing what she do best.
Bruh.
Nigga, please.
Hitting that nigga with the car, then doubling back, hitting with the reverse, hit him again.
Bro,
classic Jada.
When I heard that shit, I was like, I hope this isn't true.
I loved it. I know it's.
I was like, I hope
I
this
just know
isn't
it's
true.
true. Like Jada's just in rare form, doing what she do best.
Bruh, I was like, shit like this nigga will gonna kill himself. Bruh, for you to do all that bullshit,
Throw away your career,
throw away your
prestigious career.
and then the person, your wife, says, I'm a woman that don't need
I don't need
protection.
protection. He ain't had to be all that. He ain't had to do all that. Play what? I love it.
That's when Will need to come out and tweet something like, this little bald headed bitch.
Yeah, don't throw that bitch ain't shit. I did that for a bit.
Oh man.
Everybody became a Will fan after some shit like that, bro. 'Cause for the ungratefulness of, oh my God, bro. For her to say some bullshit like that, I'm just hope. I don't know if it was verified that this was a statement from her, but if that shit is true,
You
bro,
know what's worse is when my wife told me that there was like, bro, there was like his daughter had put it out a thing talking about she hoped that Will Smith, Tupac Soul could come back for her dad, for her
that's
mom.
what I told you. I told
Yeah,
you.
And
Guys,
I thought that shit was
heard
fake.
about
We
that
look
shit,
about it
yeah.
online. It was some shit she did right years ago, like a little
Yeah, I heard
poem
about
hoping
that
that her
shit, yeah.
Tupac Soul could come back and place for her dad or some shit. I'm like, this is some wholehearted bullshit out here, bro.
the women over there just killing Will Smith slowly.
So,
And what was it? Jada actually posted that letter.
yeah, it's like the old thing. There's a death by 1,000 slashes.
Bruh.
1,000 cuts.
Yeah, death by 1,000 cuts. Yeah, Will Smith out here looking wild, bro.
And then your boy August Alsina drops a song.
I
As he
heard,
should.
yeah.
I didn't hear the track yet. Y'all heard it?
No, I haven't,
No, I
but as
haven't.
he should, got to monopolize on this. You know what I'm saying? As scandalous as Hollywood is. So, fucking Will, man.
That nigga Will having a week, boy.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Be a
blame
whole
him.
month, man.
You know what I'm saying consequences should be known. You out here putting your hand on 50-some years old Chris Rock over a fucking joke.
But there are other like comedians who
Oh, some comedians are going in. You heard Corey Holcomb? They're talking about, oh, leave her alone, man. She had a pizza. Oh, pizza. He said, August Alsina had a piece of that pussy. That's what it is. Corey Holcomb started going in, bro. He like, she a wicked bitch. Yeah, he got me. I'm like, Jesus. Corey Holcomb a different animal, bro.
Yeah, I already knew. After that bullshit, the comedians are gonna have a field day with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
you got Bill Mayer talking about like we're a fucking wig and all that.
Bill Maher. Yeah, Bill Maher. Yeah, Bill Maher said exactly. Yeah, she wanted, so it is. Yeah, comedians definitely gonna
When
light
he
them up.
described it, that should even make me feel like some type of way. Like, damn, he's like, it's deterioration of flesh. I'm like, God damn.
What else do we have? We have anything else in pop culture?
I don't know if this. I guess this falls under pop culture since I have it on politics, but it falls under pop culture. You got your fucking Black Lives Matter on their bullshit again, bro.
Oh, I did hear that. Go ahead, say it.
So Black Lives Matter founder decides to buy a $6 million mansion in LA with the donations from Black
Well,
Lives
it's
Matter.
allegedly. It's not with the donations.
That bitch ain't got no job. What else she get that money
She's
from?
already had book deals and all that. Like they said, this
Them
is like
books ain't selling.
this is the second time motherfuckers came from. She's like, we got money.
Them books ain't selling.
They've been had money.
They ain't no Ben had money, nigga.
So Ben-
How we
Ben
been
had
had money, but you own all these properties are about after Black Lives Matter
What's
get
the
90
problem?
million in donations.
They ain't
All
got
of a
nothing
sudden
to
now you got money. Yeah, you got
I don't
money.
see why
now.
people care for it. Let them take take it all. Take all 90 million of it. I don't mind. Niggas get scammed every day. Why can't it be done in the name of? Why can't black people do the scamming for once? God bless them.
Yeah,
We out here
on the
supporting
struggles
the
of
Red
black
Cross
people.
on any cause. Or are we
Wow.
too good? Are we too good to be exploited? Nigga, I'm just as, I can be ripped off just as good as the white man. Okay, rip me off. Rip me off just as you do the white man. Okay?
You know this is like the fourth property they bought in the past 2 years.
It could be the 15th because
So I'm like,
there's a cost to putting niggas. Listen, anything's a trade off. Right now, look at the guy. What's his name? The doctor. What's the black lawyer?
Umar.
No, the black lawyer. That nigga's popping. Benjamin
Crump.
getting all the money right now.
Yeah,
Anytime
that nigga works for his money.
he does work for his
He
money.
works for his money.
He does work
He's
for his
not
money.
taking donations,
He's
nigga.
not. But Benjamin Crump, motherfucker, do you any of the slightest way dirty? Benjamin Crump picking up your case for free.
Why
Because
not?
just
Hey,
off the strength of his name,
why not?
you understand? But you know,
Well, he deserve. If he pick it
And
up
he
for
gonna
free,
go.
he deserve
He gonna go get the check.
yeah, because he's gonna go on TV, he's gonna
Yeah.
march it out,
And he's gonna go get a
he's
check
gonna
for
check.
you.
So there's a trade off. Some people are now gonna call Benjamin Crump. You see how Benjamin Crump in our time, we see when he fought for Trayvon's family.
Yeah,
got him the
they gonna
biggest
call
return.
him an ambulance
By the
chaser.
time we get older, by our kids, they're gonna look at Benjamin Trump the same way we look at Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
These guys got people historic wins in their time, but by the time we're like these
Yeah, but
motherfuckers
they
just chasing the
weren't-
bag.
They weren't the lawyers.
They weren't. They play their position because
They
the
weren't
lawyers win
lawyer.
the case
The
because the
lawyer
media.
goes to court and puts that shit in the courtroom.
No, but you already know it's a media. You already know how the media plays a big role in that settlement. These people, they got black. That's how they became almost leaders of the black community. They got a lot of black shit done through controlling the media. But by the time we were there,
Yeah, getting
we don't
FaceTime,
Know,
yeah,
we don't know if it's because the
getting paid for
media
speeches and-
or it's because how we just grew up looking at it. We like these motherfuckers just here for the bag.
Yeah.
But when they originally came for pure purpose, though. But there's
Was them niggas asking for donations?
listen, however way you got to get it. I'm just saying. I'm not mad at the same way I'm not mad at Jesse Jackson and them. Benjamin Crump is going to be that in our era. And I was like, that's the trade-off because someone's going to get rich. But there's a trade-off. He's like, in order for me to win these cases for my people, I should reach something. These people made a lot of black folks are getting
With him,
massive settlements.
I don't
right
have
now.
any issue with him, like getting paid because he's actually like
That
taking
that nigga's
on.
working.
Yeah, he's taking on a case,
That
for
nigga's
free.
working.
with
He
no,
is.
with no upfront payment. So
He
he
is.
deserves, what he
But
gets on the
he's
back
doing-
end.
I don't hear Benjamin
But he's
Crump.
doing it on the back of an era of where there's organized rioting going on, Black
But
Lives
for-
Matter.
for people
Is
who
he
really like
asking
been
for
victimized.
donations? He ain't asking people
He's
for
not, but
donations.
And they don't have the money to put up front. If he takes it for free, he's doing them a favor.
Yeah, but that's what Black Lives Matter comes up for free. If you get victimized, they don't charge you.
What
The
did
public
they do?
gives them. They come and riot through your city, bring
protest?
commercial protests. That shit does.
What does that do for me though?
The person who gets victimized, let you be a victim, and Black Lives Matter come guarantee you coming out that bitch rich. When they coming through, you leaving there rich. So who gets rich? I get rich, and the victim gets rich. What's the matter about the other people? Y'all were there to have a good time. Y'all weren't affected. Y'all there, you know what I'm saying? We need the bodies on the ground.
Bullshit. You ain't using people donation money to buy.
By all means necessary. I can't say Black Lives Matter became a cultural point in our time. In this last year, 2 years, it's almost as big as the 70s when these people were anti-bombing and government peace movement. 20, 30 years from now, you're going to see vintage BML Black Lives Matter shirts.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm guarantee it. Just like you might see like a vintage Black Panther shirt. You don't see how popular Black Lives Matter is, the brand, bro?
Yeah.
We're gonna end up saying this shit is a big con, but
I don't know if they're gonna last though.
But they're not selling merchant like that and being a for-profit business. They're solely on a non-profit business and collecting donations.
You already know.
Listen, it's only the founders buying houses. The founder done bought. She gonna
have to break bread with the staff. Yeah,
no, she bought 4 houses. She done bought a house for the wife. I'm telling you, bro, these bitches is out here scamming.
Listen,
you can't trust these gay bitches, bro.
Listen, like Lil Wayne saying, I've been seeing a lot of different scenes. That just means I got a lot of different green. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter out here just making sure they're putting it down around the nation, though. So I don't blame them, man. Scam these motherfuckers. Who you think's doing the most money to Black Lives Matter?
It ain't none of my money because I ain't donating.
You're not donating.
Motherfuckers.
I guarantee you, majority of Black Lives Matter's donation are from white folks.
It don't matter. That shit's supposed to go back into the community.
They never told y'all that.
Why they didn't?
They never told y'all.
That's their whole fucking mission statement.
They let y'all know this is to help the system. It's.
I was helping the system buying a $6 million house for you and your wife.
I need a reason to wake up in the morning so I can go rock out for y'all, and I can only do that with the massive,
do that with
the 5,000 square feet that $3 million home brings me.
You couldn't do that with the 5-acre mansion. I mean, the house you bought in Georgia.
You're like, that one wasn't sitting right in my soul. It was telling me I need to be something on the opposite side of out of the country.
The 3-2 that you bought at Inglewood.
Yeah,
I've seen them shit. They don't really look that.
Yeah,
but they're paying top price for it. You already know the location.
You gotta understand the location.
Price.
Like they bought the house for $300. They bought the house for $300. The house is worth $800 now.
The whole thing's a scam, Gray. If they're stealing money, they're probably not buying houses at real value. That's how you wash money, right? You buy shit at excessive, the same way they buy paintings for $12 million. This shit, we know, you and I both know it worth $12 million.
Nah, nigga,
but if you want to off-put your
that
taxes,
new $6 million one, that shit is huge, bro.
Which one?
She got a parking lot.
Yeah, but is this $6 million? Because
you're a nigga, they got a 20-car parking lot, bro.
But it depends on what
parking
area,
lot.
though.
20-car parking lot.
A parking lot. It's not like it's just a garage and there's parking space in front of it. The shit got lines on that bitch, bro, like a parking lot, bro.
How many acres, though? Because you know certain places around here, you get some massive acres, bro.
I know the one they bought in Georgia was for like 5-6 acres. And that was last year, bro. After they caught them niggas buying houses, they still went out and bought a $6 million one, trying to hide it and shit.
It's part of the business. I respect it. It made me realize that, maybe we're not giving gay folks the respect they deserve. This might be some of the most brilliant minds in mankind.
Yeah, start up a nonprofit.
Not just nonprofit. Gay motherfuckers has far exceeded any race of humans right now. We see
gays are scamming now.
Gays are scamming and influencing. They're doing every aspect in society all at once at the same damn time.
Gay is a scam, bro.
Being gay is a scam.
Being gay is a scam.
It's one of the best hustles in the game. You're getting all your rights. And why are you getting all the money and all the recognition? You winning. Niggas easy eating out here.
But these gay folks is not playing.
I give them props, man. You got to get what you're doing there. You know
bro, $6 million is a lot to spend on the house, bro.
I just seen over there in Texas. I think LA just said they're going to, I don't know if it's Vegas. There's a city out there saying they're going to be doing reparations for.
I think LA, California. So.
They're going to be doing reparation pays for blacks and for LGBTQ and trans. So what group got more weight, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You got to give them respect, bro.
What reparations do fucking trans need?
I don't know.
Trans just popped up, bro.
Tell me what group has more power. That's respectable, bro.
Man.
Is that not respectable in power? What group has got that much weight in such little time?
I wish I would live in
California. Them niggas came through.
I wish I lived in California. The motherfucker talking about we giving reparations to trans. Trans is a fucking new fucking thing.
When it comes to the oppression Olympics, trans say, we going state, nigga. We first round draft. The trans getting shit done. I give them props, dog. I don't know if we need to sit back and pay attention. I don't know how they done it because gay and trans aren't necessarily the same thing. But for some reason, they've co-opted the whole gay movement. Trans is really putting points on the board.
We got to understand though, like it's like mainly like a white trend.
Listen, trans is only 1% of the population.
It's not like the other.
Not even. I don't think.
I think it's 1% or half of percent of the world of the U.S. population. For that one group to keep getting laws passed, to now we talking about genderless bathrooms, to now we over here talking about we have to pass the laws where we can't say gay or anything to something to third grade, first to third grade. So one group to even have any structural where both parties are constantly talking about them, that's a lot of fucking weight. Though.
Yeah, they're learning the system, like for real, like because you think about it, like NAACP been around for how long now? You don't hear them push any type of progressive.
Listen, but that's what I'm telling you, because you could literally ignore this group.
Like,
you could ignore this group and nothing would happen. For some reason, these motherfuckers, because I don't think there's enough trans out here that if you ignore them, that they can affect what you buy and you sell.
It can't affect the economy.
It can't. Now, gays would be different.
Gays only 4%.
I'm saying, but to act like it's just the fact that all gays move in lockstep.
4% is not going to fuck up the economy either.
No, not the economy, but if they buy in blocks, you know what I'm saying?
It's 4%.
Yeah.
But
really.
What I mean is whatever they do buy, let's say if it's 4%, if the 4% has a specific buying pattern and they could decide to take it from this to that, those businesses that are all in their lines going to feel it one way or the other. And gay folks are more consistent when they say we're boycotting this one thing, they all do fall in line. They say we all buying one thing, they all do. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I don't think we're gonna. Maybe they're a group of people that can be exploited better.
But we just cut a first shot. That was 10% of our, oil imports.
I just seen one recently that said they did the last study, because I think I looked up this how many in the U.S. identified as gay or something. They said it was as much as almost 23%.
What?
Which seems crazy. The U.S. population, that's in crazy high. But the way U.S. is going, I'm not surprised. If a quarter,
that's like one out of five.
Yeah, 1 in 4. Right now it's 23%. It's 1 in 5. But I'm just saying, if you're going to break it down, it's almost 25%.
Of what?
Of the U.S. population is identified as gay.
That means all three of us here.
If there was
one part of one of y'all niggas is gay.
That's a bad African. Listen, I can believe it. Here's why I can believe it. Because even if they weren't gay, right? Let's say if it was 1 in 4, even if they weren't gay, through media and pushing and thought suggestion, one of the 4 would actually probably be thought about it or this, that. Motherfucker, media's done a good job of acceptance and pushing.
What that little boy said, the little black boy, everybody a little gay.
Yeah, everybody gay. Everybody gay sometimes. Listen, man. What gays have done is no small feat, dog. The law, the stuff they've passed.
They do have people in high places, because you think about it, like even Apple
motherfuckers
CEO,
is official.
Tim Cook, he's gay, and that's the largest,
biggest company, richest company in the world,
the most valuable company in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Tim Cook didn't get it there.
No, he didn't. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, but they have that's a representation.
It is representation.
And at the highest level.
Not only that, he did it
level,
after he got it from. It's not like he just got Apple. After he got it from Steve Jobs, it was going up, and he kept it going up.
It was all.
But he kept it going up. It's not like
it was going up anyway.
Businesses, you already know it's different. That's why Apple
was going up.
It's going up, but Apple been winning for too damn long. They're like, you can't just say it's one president. Because the next person, can you keep this shit going up?
That's like saying I go take over Tesla and the shit keep going up because electric cars keep busting.
Because you already know
what's give me the credit.
We're not giving the credit. We're giving each person the credit. We're like, keeping that shit up is hard because. Because there's nothing to do once the shit's already a butt go down. Motherfuckers say, shit, I'm already taking my profits.
Yeah.
Why am I going to trust you for it? Nigga, it's been good, I'm out. But for me to keep sticking with you, you gotta keep putting points on the board. Apple been winning for a long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? By now, we're really supposed to be dealing with another phone company or another brand. You know what I'm saying? How long we've been rocking with iPhones for this long. And I can't even think of the next thing that's even close to making us say, oh, I'm going to switch. Back in the days, we had Palm Trio. We had the fucking Flips. We had the Nextel Chirps.
Right now, I don't think we're going to have too many new innovations.
As far as phones.
Unless it's coming from the actual original corporations.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as far as phones, can you even think
Because the way they're doing business right now, it's like you got every company doing business by contracts, by like almost kind of like a monopoly. Like
they taking over shit.
They're really fighting the whole.
They're not stepping over. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, exactly. They're not stepping on each other's toes. You run this sector, I run that sector.
Yeah.
But eventually, it's gonna be like
even like for a new company to try to come in, just like for them to really like break ground is just.
But I mean, these new companies, the way they doing it, they taking losses for years in order to take territory.
You can only take losses for so long. I mean, like as a new company, unless you're already public.
Yeah, the way I don't know how they're able to do it, but these companies going.
If they're public, they can do it.
They come in not making no money, raise a bunch of money, and the stock stay on for years, and they don't make a profit, and they still everyone in the company is rich apparently. But the company never turned any profit. These motherfuckers cooking the books, they eating. So, what else do we have?
Let's see, we're still on Pops. Speaking of companies. Well, your boy Elon Musk just bought like a what?
If you need a charger. You need a charger?
Yeah, 20%. Go ahead.
How much?
20.
Nigga, you fine, nigga. It's 20. Put your shit on battery saving mode. You'll be all right.
What are you saying now? Elon Musk what now?
Yeah, he bought 9.2% shares of Twitter.
Yeah, and the Twitter shares gone up almost 30% since that came out.
Yeah, and they're only gonna allow him to
cap out at 15.
At what, 15%?
But that already made him like the majority.
He's the majority. He owns as much as the
CEO. Yeah.
Yeah, he owns. Yeah, exactly. He's the majority single shareholder.
Yeah.
But there's people that owns as much as
that's from being an outsider. That's fucking crazy.
That's what money can do for you.
But with that, he get to sit on the board. He get to make decisions. He get to have a say so on what Twitter gets to do. He gets to vote. So like when you own like 1%, that's when you actually get to reach that point. But other than that, if you own less than 1% of the company, like you just get like the benefit of up and down and maybe some dividends. I think back then, like they used to give you like discounts, stuff like that.
They give you stock backs and all that.
Yeah.
But I mean, Elon's a different beast, man. Motherfucker got too much money to play with. I think Elon's one of just these freakish motherfuckers that just he grew up in an era where we're in a capitalist system and he was just born. He just gets it. And like this shit is, he knows how to just make money out of thin air in a sense. Like he's like, I know how to beat you. I know how to beat all these levels. I won't, no matter which way you do it. If you don't like me making money off Tesla, it don't matter. I'll just go buy Twitter. I'm make money over there. It don't matter. I'm going to do the boring company. Whatever this shit y'all say can't make money, I'll make money that way, and I'll make money, I'm saying, all at the same time without selling any stocks. You know what I'm saying? While people could, this man's worth, what, $200 billion now? So he's
well over, yeah.
He's a different animal. He's a different animal, though, Elon. So it's hard to see how anyone's going to be able to stop this guy. So I just want to see over time. I think Elon and guys like Elon are going to end up growing bigger than their one nation. You know, a lot of these billionaires are still very much pro-America or anything like that. Or at least that's what they got to see over here. But I think you're going to have guys that are almost like, they're almost like international brands. They're almost like a world themselves. They're not going to be loyal to one country.
I mean, they're already not.
They are, but they're not. They won't ever speak ill of America.
America's just like their preferred.
But that's what they gotta say.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, motherfuckers gonna get enough money to speak. And they're like, "Nah, I'm good." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not gonna be loyal to just one.
You can't. The world's your oyster. How you?
You can't. What do you mean?
How you gonna be loyal to one country? The world's your oyster.
It is, but they still are. Like, a lot of them are still very much pro-America.
I felt like resident. Like this is like the safest place where, like, they can actually.
But when you're in that level, it's almost like you got a small army everywhere you go. Nigga, the whole world's your oyster. Yeah.
Yeah. When you're at that level, bro, everywhere is safe.
Yeah. They got that type of money. That's why they call it the oligarchs and shit like that. They, you know what I'm saying, they use their money to influence world leaders. So
think that nigga Elon got a check in L.A.
They tell nigga Elon, we're gonna need you to check in, bro. You done dropped that Model Y and that Model 3.
Imagine that.
You know what I'm saying? We done heard about them dope prices. We're going to need you to check
I
in.
keep forgetting y'all niggas were dead.
We're going to heard about the return of the Gigafactory. You're going to need to check in.
Are y'all niggas still alive?
Yeah, so it's going to be... It's definitely crazy to see. Elon's definitely getting a lot of massive power grab in his hand. Some people thinking that if he could bring back... if he could get Trump back on Twitter, the stock's going to surge some more. Oof. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Trump already got his own platform, so...
You know, Trump ain't shit compared to fucking Twitter. Trump dying to get back on Twitter. You know,
I'm still on the Trump waiting list. Y'all still on the waiting list?
Nah, on the Trump site? Nah, I didn't go there.
For the Trump social media?
Yeah, truth.
There's a waiting list.
Damn.
I'm still on the waiting list.
Damn.
Trump, I don't think Trump is going to... I think one or two things are going to happen with Trump. Either Trump's going to get back in power, which
He will.
I don't see the system allowing it.
I don't think the system have a choice, either.
I think they have a choice. I think on that January 4th showed up like this man got too much power and we're not going to allow it. So I think they're going to kind of, use him as much as possible, but not ever let him get in power again.
Because right now, I don't think anybody really, like, even like the Democratic fan base, like most of them don't even really like what's going on right now. So,
I don't know. I think,
especially with Biden
I think one or two things. I think he's either not going to get in power again. Like, I think they're going to use him, but he's never really going to. It's almost like a Dre album. The shit's never going to drop ever again. There's either that or he just wants to make sure that he puts someone in a position that's going to make sure all the shit he did, he gets to coast on it. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
either way, but I don't think he's coming back. I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah,
if it was
they definitely going to call it a rig.
Oh, if it was even and fair, he'd be back. But I think both sides realize this guy's too
They're
powerful.
definitely going to call it a rig.
They're not going to allow him to come back. They're either not going to give him the media coverage. He's already removed from social media. Once the media stop covering him and shit like that, you know how it is. They're going to kind of
I don't know if you could stop him. I don't know, bro.
You already see Trump already. They kind of trying to pit Trump against your boy, our governor.
DeSantis?
DeSantis is a superstar. And motherfucker, so... Trump, you already know Trump kind of made DeSantis, but you already know, so they would rather DeSantis than they would get a Trump.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The powers that be know Trump is, you motherfucker been rich too long. You can't control him. You know what I'm saying? DeSantis ain't doing nothing that the powers that be didn't want. You know what I'm saying? Especially a guy that does what he does for his party, what he promises. Motherfuckers say this gay shit ain't about to happen in Florida. Pass the bill to stop it. He said this Black Lives Matter shit ain't about to happen in Florida. Pass the bill to stop
Especially
it.
That
this rioting shit ain't happening in Florida.
Florida.
Anything he speaks on, he gives a speech on. Give it a couple months later, he's passing a bill to stop it. It's not just talking. It's like, these motherfuckers, they're like, we get, this guy, we get our money's worth with him.
Especially that bill he just passed to for like kids to learn about financial education. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, shit like that. He's putting that on the books. So we gotta. DeSantis, he has another.
He getting some cool points for that one.
Every time I think of DeSantis, I think of in the parallel world. If we didn't have DeSantis right now, we would have Andrew Gillum. Andrew Gillum. Andrew Gillum. How would Florida have been with Andrew Gillum?
Fucked up.
You think?
Yeah, bro.
If it was anything like that's part of it.
Nigga was in the hotel room getting dick down and throwing up and shit.
Yeah, Florida don't ride like that. Right?
That's how
Florida been fucked up, bro.
Florida, you think Florida been fucked up? We would have definitely been on lockdown a lot longer. Would it have been for better? You know what I'm saying? We would have definitely have been locked down. Florida, we ain't locked down. We've been rocking.
Yeah,
and we're like the number 1 or number 2 state in the U.S. GDP wise. Yeah,
number 2. That's crazy. So we beat New York and Texas.
Yeah, we were cooking out here. Nigga, shop was open.
Texas. That's crazy.
To say it's crazy when they were shut down. We were not open. It's not really that hard. They weren't open.
But New York, I understand New York, but Texas.
Yeah, we were cooking down here, bro. Niggas was shit was shut down. We left shit open. All
Texas.
the money ran through here. So it's
all the PPP loan came through here.
Oh yeah, that definitely came through here. But that's Florida's status. If you look at it, any national disaster, any of those stuff, before we even had the fucking what was the one thing we had the when the motherfuckers were over ODing on the fucking pills and shit. oxys.
Oxycontin.
The oxy meals and all that shit. Yeah. Florida, all the scams run through Florida. All the nation shit comes through there. Motherfuckers run
Somehow,
the bag.
somewhere, you always end up down
always
here.
ends up back here. Though. The bag is spent down here. This is what
a nigga did some insider trading in New York. He bought a crib down
here. All that shit, yeah, man. All that shit runs through Florida somehow, somewhere, bro.
Jeffrey FC been doing some child molestation shit in New York.
Right down to Florida. Everything wrong. The 9/11 carjackers, they got their where they learned their shit at right there in Lantana, bro. Everything runs through our shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit's just strange like that down here.
Sheesh. It ain't official.
It ain't official to you. You're like, I got to play running through Florida. They're like, they're like, you on. What else we have?
We're in politics.
I think we're done with pop, so...
I guess I can switch to politics and we'll end up in pop last. Yeah. Your boy Biden extends the student loan forgiveness.
What does that mean? Because I didn't hear nothing about it.
You know, I think he's giving you out till October now. It was supposed to come
August,
back on.
I think.
Yeah, August or something.
Nigga, might as well just cancel the shit, bro.
Why do you keep saying that? Like pushing back is different than canceling.
He's gonna push it till the election.
Because you're paying the interest for it for this long. Fucking, if you would have paid it all off in the beginning, shit would have been done.
Nah, there's people that owe a lot of back, and how can I guarantee y'all vote? Y'all motherfuckers always got bad memory anyways. Y'all already saying I done gave y'all the Biden stimmies. All that. Every other week I'll be saying, what Biden have done for me? Like,
Biden gave a stimmy?
Yeah, there was Biden. Every president had a stimmy.
Nah, nigga, you getting a
with
stimmy.
The second,
you must be getting a stimmy.
They're giving the daycare one.
Nigga, we don't have no people in
Either
daycare.
way, Biden already knows he done gave too much of y'all, so much stuff for y'all to always forget as soon as the hose turns off.
You don't even got no kids in daycare. I bet you getting the daycare.
You know, it ain't about all that. You know, me and Biden got to understand him. You know what I'm saying?
Home daycare.
Yeah, home daycare. So, you know, Biden's cutting stimmies. Trump's cutting stimmies. It's all about now we're going to keep this thing going to election now.
Yeah.
See if y'all got to fall in line.
When is the election year?
2024.
2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a long time to keep pushing that shit back.
Yeah, he gonna keep pushing it for
Did you see the thing about Biden? They're asking about reparations. And he said he would be for it, but only if it includes Native Americans.
The fuck?
That sounded something. I know niggas is mad, but I'm over here. I'm going to work with you. You're not against it, but Native Americans got to eat too.
Native Americans been getting reparations.
Well, give them niggas two more, and y'all can get y'all one.
That's the
it is fucked up, but I'll take it. What I give a damn if they got two more? Get that nigga a second scoop. Let me get my first scoop.
I know he just full of shit though. Like the moment
it beats them saying no. He's the only president that saying he's pro
he just
reparations.
like what he just what was it sent?
You talking about giving somebody that reparations that already got reparations?
He said as long as the Native Americans get it too.
They already got it.
Yeah. Nigga, they could get it 5 times over. This was really their shit. You can't say they already got it. This was really their shit. They should get anytime someone get it, they should be like, hey,
they got paid already.
This was my shit.
Yeah, we paid you for it.
Get paid every time.
We paid you for it, bro. The deal. We paid you for the shit already.
Well, he's saying he'll do it.
Now you got to pay him again.
Pay him again.
You already sent how much billion to Ukraine? Just.
Yeah, that's for a war effort. You know, America always got money for war. That's different. Yeah. We don't look at that pocket. We're like, hey, don't look at that. You said it.
That's the war pot.
That's the war pot. Don't look at the war pot. You don't check the. So, that's just what we do. I mean, if we didn't, I guess it depends on our position. If we didn't go off the war, this, that, and that, could we be? Will we be in the position we're in?
What position are we in? You act like we in first place.
We in 1 to 3. We're in the top 3. Yeah, we're in the top 3.
What are you talking about last?
Like in the world, you know what I'm saying? We in some categories we're number 1. We slipping. We're in decline.
We're in battles. We're not winning really. We don't really win much wars.
But I'm just saying, like our position in the world, standing where we at in the world. You know what I'm saying? This is still in the top 3s.
Yeah, we probably still on Mount Rushmore.
We still in the top 3. Yeah, we out here cooking. 4. Depending on what you're for, this could be number 1. If you want to come here and there's no limit to what you can do, this is number 1.
Yeah, America's always been number 1.
Not all of them. I say for different reasons. I'm not loyal to no one country like that. If you're willing to, there's no limit to what you could do here if you grind.
I've always been a patriot.
I love it. That's it. I love it.
But I love this country.
That's all. It's been a patriot. Listen, I'm always. I say
I might
just
talk shit. I
but
might
you
do this.
appreciate it, yeah.
But motherfucker, I ain't going nowhere.
That's it.
I already know this is the best place for me to strive, regardless.
This is the best place for sure. To it has the best. I hate saying that because it's a catch-22. Because when we say this is the best place, but it's only the best place because what they do to make it the best place. We keep our foot on everything else's neck to make it the best. So it is true. It's also a slap in the face, you know what I'm saying, to the other countries because they're at that reason because of us or one of the other two superpowers. That's the only reason shit is unbalanced. Well, you do what it's because the bullies are doing what they're doing.
You do what you can do.
But when you're from one of those places, like we out of America's power, the places that probably get done the worst, it's hard to say Haiti's not one of the worst that they've done. So when you're from a place like that, a place that's been abused by, it's kind of hard to give America its props without also realizing, man, they fucked up they fucked my people up. But I'm a citizen over here, so it's kind of that's the catch-22 that's kind of the relationship. It's the odd relationship of the country like that. These motherfuckers just go up and kill your president and then elect the next president without even no votes going on, telling y'all people, hey, this person's gonna run. That shit is kind of wild, but. When you're a citizen of it, you're like, shit's kind of sweet. You go anywhere, and go on vacation, nigga. As long as there's an American embassy there, nigga, I'm good money.
Listen, this country is the best.
That American passport got some.
I don't know niggas that got deported, and I see them niggas in America last week.
Which one?
I ain't gonna tell them people.
Yeah, I did hear a lot of niggas that's back here. You gotta let me know I need that connect.
Nigga, you gotta make your way.
Like
everybody else. Everybody making their way back. Make your way back.
Yeah, you gotta let me know I need that connect, man.
I don't have the connect. I just see the niggas that got deported here. I don't ask them niggas no
questions. Ask them for me.
They got deported back.
If you came from here, it's hard to get deported back. You speak fucking English and everything. You should, as long as you don't run into cops. Exactly. You're not new here. As long as you don't run the cop, you should be able. Once you got deported, you come back, you'll be good here for good.
I'm saying the country they got deported to deported.
Nah. The Americans and niggas was paid whatever to get back over here.
Yeah, so that's what it is. You gotta just find your way back, bro. Niggas that want to come back, come back. Niggas that don't want to come back, don't come back.
I don't know. You gotta have the spirit in you. I've had a brother who's been gone for almost 2 decades now. I've been trying to tell him, nigga, you slacking because
nigga don't want to come
no way
back.
I would have not came back.
I think if you like, depending on the position you're in, if you're too valuable, I don't think they're gonna deport you.
Nah,
what you talking about?
What are you talking about? I don't give a fuck. I seen one movie once where a guy got deported and he was born in the U.S. and I was like, in my head, I thought ain't no way, but then I thought these crackers so green, they would probably deport a nigga.
Got dropped off in Haiti, I think. Remember? That nigga said, I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
They deported that nigga to Haiti, bro. Nigga was born in America.
How the hell they can't.
There's no fucking rules. You black, bro. That's what you already know.
When they don't,
if they're gonna violate you,
they don't. When they say they don't believe you, they don't believe you.
But they got records. You got the birth certificate.
Ain't no records, bro.
You got birth certificate. You got all that.
So it's like you don't believe in being railroad. Motherfuckers in jail right now doing life.
But like for somebody who was born in the state who got their birth certificate, who's a citizen, nah.
See, that's the benefit of America. That don't make sense. That right there is what America is.
You
see the way you see how he's so certain that there's no way. That's the belief in America right there.
He can fight that. I mean,
yeah, you believe that because you believe in America.
That nigga fought. That nigga was deported.
No, but you believe in America like that. You're like, ain't no way. That's the benefit of being in America. Nah, they would never do that to us. Exactly. That's the belief. That motherfuckers don't really believe. That's what white folks feel when we telling them, nah, he got railroaded, cop put drugs in his pocket. I was like, there ain't no fucking way. These cops would never do that. There's something to the system that you believe. But meanwhile, motherfuckers getting violated, getting treated any kind of way. I always feel like if you go into the wrong person, wrong judge, then they're like, nah, you might be American. Like, you don't look American to me. Send them back. Motherfuckers.
I got a dude that was, I'm talking about, spent 25 years in the military, did all that bullshit, came back when it was time for him to collect his pension or retirement, whatever. Them motherfuckers told him he wasn't American.
Oh yeah, if you never filed, yeah,
He had to get a letter of affidavit from his brother to prove that he was American, that he was born in the country.
Oh, he was born here. Whereas they try to dig him out?
Yeah, he was. Nigga is African American to the fullest.
The fuck?
It happens. It's rare. I'm not gonna say it's a common thing, but
Well, where the hell else were they gonna send him? Like,
It's not.
they were sending him. He was trying to collect money.
He was collecting money from
his benefits.
His benefits, yeah.
don't make sense. Though. They should have all his stuff in the.
That's
They
what
don't want to give it to him.
Nigga, that's what I'm telling you. Nigga spent 25
way.
years. How you gonna tell me? So you gonna tell me the dude is lying?
No, I just don't. I'm just.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
America got you to that point where you think they won't fucking.
It's the same way. It's the same way. Like I'm gonna just take your house. You're like, bitch, ain't no way. Nigga ain't got no deed. It don't make no sense. The system has done so good. You're like, ain't no fucking way. That's how you feel. But there are some motherfuckers that get caught between the middle. Just how I look at. That's the same way I look at Ukraine right now. Shit is fucked up. Y'all just caught between the middle. Do they deserve this shit? But they caught between two superpowers doing their bullshit. They gotta die on the weekends, dodging bullets. That's how the world is sometimes. So it's just fucked up. They shouldn't be having to run for their life because Putin don't want U.S. in their backyard. But what are they gonna do? The superpower tell you, hey, come through. It's a damn if you do, damn if you don't type situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes, yeah, you get caught in the middle, boy.
Yeah, with them, ain't no winning.
But there's plenty of black folks, ain't no winning. There's plenty of U.S. You get caught on the wrong side, though, shit gets dirty.
Yeah, bro. Niggas won't believe you American after spending 25 years in the military.
Yeah, honestly, there's some wild stories.
25 years, he's a fucking officer. He even
Niggas retired, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Trying to go
like,
collect his fucking money.
Because like you only to get to 25 years, you got to be like really like up there. To get to
There's bum ass niggas that get to 25 years.
No.
That just coasting.
No. Because the military, it does have a limit for like each rank.
What do you mean? So you think anyone that's a 20-year man is a certain type of good, standing good worker?
No, like a certain rank. Not good worker.
Not ranking, but that's what I'm saying. So there's no niggas.
Yeah,
that
worker.
coasting.
Like, trust me, I'll tell you this: military work don't count. It's about how good you look on paper.
That's it. Yeah,
you stay clean. You look good on paper.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
So
that's what I mean. There's some bum niggas that's probably just coasting, just going by.
I mean, anybody could call you a bum, but like when they go look at your records, they see like, oh damn, this qualification, that qualification.
So after a while, you're forced to move up regardless, even if you're not doing.
You have to,
okay.
because at a certain time, like like you're gonna have to get forced out. You reach like a higher tenure.
Okay, so after a while, they can only pay you but so much. Then you have to either retire or move up to the next level. Okay.
I just know that nigga experience. That nigga said he retired from
That's
the military.
crazy.
And the motherfuckers was trying to deny him, talking about he wasn't American. He had to go get affidavits from all his family members to prove that he was born in America.
Because even when he joined in, they still had all that paperwork for him to join. They don't just pick you up like that, you know.
That's what you think. No, there's plenty of people that's in the military that don't have paperwork.
Yeah, there's non-citizens in the military as well.
No, not non-citizen, but they still have like some record of you. Like you have to show like this paperwork, either like you're a resident.
When we're in war times, you already know they have different standards too.
Exactly.
Especially when Bush is there, they're taking anybody, bro. They're taking felons, and you weren't even supposed to be. You already know back then you couldn't even have felons.
Shit, that's what's up.
They're taking felons, so
that cleans you up right there. Damn, like
back
if you're a
then,
felon, you don't go. You stupid. Yeah.
When the war started ending, that's when they started changing the status.
You come out, you can like a new man like that.
Exactly. Oh shit! Wow. What was that? Politics?
Yeah, still in politics.
Politics.
Yeah. So, what do y'all think about Biden? So, Biden adding these saying that he's pro it. So
you feel like shit because he don't want to do it.
Yeah,
so y'all not giving him his half points for saying that he's pro it.
He got no points. He just doesn't want to fucking do it. When it came to all these other policies, like did he ask did any other group should have had it first before he passed those bills for them? For the gays, for the LGBT, he didn't ask. He didn't ask
the reporter's fault for me. I would have told that nigga we didn't ask you about all that. We asked you about black folks reparations.
Was
we
the
asked you
reporter
nothing
black?
about no fucking
and
Native
the
American
reporter kind of
reparations.
did, and he said, Yeah, but I don't think any group would be opposed to Native Americans also getting theirs.
I'd be
They've
goddamn.
been getting their shit.
If black folks vote this man for a second time, yeah, we deserve it.
What are we gonna do? What options do we have, Gray? What options do we have?
Niggas was cooking under Trump.
We gotta go with Trump. What we gotta lose, huh?
What
do
the
we
fuck
gotta
we got
lose?
to lose?
At this point, what do we gotta lose? And you already know Trump gonna add some more stats on it.
He gonna say, I told y'all have nothing to lose. Look what happened when I left. I got this Biden nigga. Biden nigga didn't do shit for y'all. Biden's full of shit. I'm surprised they still even letting them talk, bro.
Yeah, for real.
There was another video of him yesterday I seen of like when Obama went to visit the White House. You see Biden standing there and like he's like right there, but none of the cameras are paying attention.
Nobody want to talk to him.
Yeah, but everyone's talking to Kamala and Obama. Like this is the fucking leader of the country. And the nigga just wandering about.
Funny,
no one's stopping and paying
attention. That shit was
like,
hilarious, bro.
This is the fucking leader of the country. How y'all not got the mics?
Nobody was paying attention. to
This shit is
Biden,
terrible, bro. Truth is, like, it just shows, like, even like Biden have experience. Like, Obama was still more.
I think it's
skillful than him.
I think it's because his age. It's his age.
I think it's just a likable factor.
Yeah,
it's not only that. I almost feel it's not only
Nobody
likable.
likes you. Everybody tolerates you, but do they like you?
Yeah, but it's also the fact that we also feel like we almost feel like he don't know what the fuck he talking about. We almost like this motherfucker old as shit. He's too, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
you don't
bro.
feel, sometimes people like Biden just.
Biden didn't know what to do, bro.
Yeah.
He was just standing there, bro. Trying to talk to people, nobody talking to him.
It looked
Every
crazy.
time he try to go talk to somebody, they turn his back and they go talk to somebody else.
Like, this nigga,
Like,
damn, this nigga on my ass, this nigga bugging me. Damn, Joe. She's talking to Obama now, nigga, damn.
Shit was fucking crazy. I saw that video, bro. That shit is crazy.
So the shit is, they just done such a good job of making Joe seem like he don't know what's going on or he's checked out. But you've had years of this because his first half of his career was that motherfucker just used to talk any kind of. He was like a Trump. He said shit that wasn't supposed to be said, and he became like a reformer because he used to be like a conservative Democrat. That's why he was against the busing and all that shit. Then he started hanging with the Hillarys and being more. And then he started being pro-black.
Yeah, he was more of the middle. He was more in the middle.
He was conservative before that, against half these shits. Then went middle, and then started being liberal.
Now he's left.
Yeah, now he's
all
left.
the way left.
Exactly. So he's almost like us people that know him, we ain't fuck with him. Because we're like, this motherfucker's full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people like we still feel he's racist. And he's just been around for too long. You have back in those days, he used to speak. He'd say the wrong thing. They would always quote him. They was always saying he had a gaffe or something this week. So when he got in office this go around, they barely let him speak sometimes, so he don't speak off the cuff, which he still have to do. And it kind of looked like they're like, they called this nigga Sleepy Joe. To the point this motherfucker did fall asleep one time. Fucking wild.
I was talking to one of them, what was it? Somebody in Europe.
Yeah.
Nigga fell asleep right in the middle of the fucking conference. I was like, God damn.
The nigga tired. I don't blame him. That's fucked up. But how about the time when Trump went and shoved the motherfucker out the way for the photo shoot?
Hey,
you remember that?
You gotta show power.
Nigga Trump was
showing
wild.
your power. This is America,
This is America,
motherfucker.
right? Fuck out the way, bro.
Fuck out the way. They here for us. They not here for you. Fuck you doing?
It made me. I see the photo today. The one where Trump had the basketball team over, and he brought a McDonald's and Chick-fil-A and KFC. I was like legendary, bro. Someone need to turn that.
That's
to
what
NFT.
niggas want to eat. That's what the basketball players want. Niggas don't want to be eating that.
I ain't coming to the fucking White House for that. I could have lived this in the city. I was supposed to go see the president. That nigga broke out the fast food. There was no excuse.
What
bro.
was it? Was it Chick-fil-A?
It was It was all of them. It was Denny's.
That was all of them.
Okay,
That nigga-
damn, some varieties, huh?
That's some bullshit. I'm the richest country in the world,
Hey.
and the most I can do is bring out fast food, bro.
Nigga told the cooking staff take off today. Y'all off today.
Oh shit!
I'm in the
We
big
gonna
winner.
cater. We gonna cater today.
I just can't believe the way he tried them because this is the guy that owns the Mar-a-Lago and the Triple Six. He knows how to cater to wealthy people or rich people or people that done celebrity. It blows my fucking mind.
They weren't paying for it, so
I just don't understand how he would think that this would be okay. Even if you did order those stuff, Let me repackage them, take them out the package, and put them in right silverware, and make this shit look official. They're eating
Straight out the
burgers
bag.
and stuff. This shit still had the bag and the wrappers, the fries. Still cut this shit was out like, bruh. There was no hiding, not even pretending. You know what I'm saying? That I made this shit. Trump is fucking insane. I almost feel like someone in this staff was like, let me see if I can get this motherfucker to do this. Someone had to pull a prank, though. It don't make no sense. I can't logically
It got to be the administration. I mean,
yeah, someone was disconnected.
Thought it was a smart idea.
And thought it was a smart idea. Saying we can save.
Yeah.
And like, bro, you don't realize how bad this looks? The show's fucking wild, though.
All right,
It's
let's take it to Arizona. You got Arizona, a dude that was, I guess he was 14 at the time, fucking a 20-year-old. She ended up getting pregnant. No, it wasn't a teacher. She was just a 20-year-old fucking a 14-year-old. She ended up getting pregnant. Well, at the time he didn't know she got pregnant, but she was charged with she was charged with statutory rape and all that shit, and convicted and all that shit. She ended up pregnant, had a kid. 6 years later, the state come tell that nigga he owes 6 years of child support, $15,000. Nigga, you gotta pay.
wow. How much?
Why? Because she had the kid without him knowing?
She had the kid
Okay.
from that statutory rape shit. They went to court. She got convicted, paid her dues to society or whatever. But
He got charged.
no, he didn't get charged. She got charged because she was the one 20 years old.
Okay, but he still
was
owed child
14.
support. Yeah,
She had a kid during that whole sexual what's name.
but he thought he was gonna avoid not paying.
No,
paying
it
his
wasn't.
share.
He didn't think anything. He had no thoughts.
He didn't know that she got pregnant. 6 years later, she fought on some hard times.
Put him on child support.
Put that nigga on child support. That nigga owe 6 years of child support, $50,000. State say you got to pay that, playboy.
You gotta pay it.
That shit is how you get raped and how do you get raped and be charged with child support?
That's men's reality.
Because we know what statutory rape means. It means it wasn't actual rape. It just means you were a minor.
She was
that only happens for men.
She was convicted.
If it were a woman, it was because it wasn't that it was forced. You didn't strong arm it, but we just felt this person didn't have the
how do we know that?
We feel like this person didn't have the right mind state to make the proper decision.
So a man at 14 had the right mindset, but if he was
I didn't say. We just say you didn't have. We didn't say he forced it. He didn't strong arm it. He didn't take it from. We don't know if you just had the right mind state. So there's different repercussions. So you did allow it, but we don't think you're old enough to be the.
So can we say the same thing for the opposite sex?
What do you mean?
So if
same thing you're saying right now for him.
If a 20-year-old convinces a 14-year-old girl to have sex with him, and
she get pregnant, I feel like child support. It wasn't. It's fucked up, but it still is an act. There's consequences to acts, right?
Yeah, she paid her consequences.
What was her consequences she paid? I mean, she paid her consequences, but both parties was involved. Even if it was bad decisions,
he was a minor and he was raped. What do you know?
There's a different road rape because we know rape is broad. Rape is broad. There's spectrums of rape. Because there's strong arm motherfucker cocking you over the head and taking it.
There's only two types of rape.
And then there's motherfuckers giving it to you.
There's statutory and there's forceful rape. That's it.
So then what can we say in the case of R. Kelly then?
R. Kelly was statutory. He didn't strong arm none of them girls. Same thing. That's why some people are like, man, that's why some people try to blame everyone else but the kids that blame on the parents. Oh, some people say, the parents knew what was going on there. You had a girl on there came up and said it wasn't her. You don't see, so there's a difference. That's why it is. There is a difference between strong arm and Western. That's why nobody was fighting. Like, if you going out there forcing yourself, motherfuckers like, yeah, you got to go. If the person doing, some people are like, look, I ain't saying he right, but
this boy was a victim, though. He wasn't.
Listen, man, he was a victim of circumstance. There's consequences to bad things. You know what I'm saying?
even when you're the victim?
Nigga 14 had a kid, didn't know about the kid because she didn't tell them about the kid. She did not tell him about the kid until 6 years later.
She probably couldn't talk, while you're in the thing.
She couldn't talk.
She was 20.
She was being a strong single mother.
Yeah.
Shit got tough now. I need support. Let me go put this nigga on child support.
Okay, but are we mad that the fact that should he not pay no child
He
support?
not should pay no back child support. If she's gonna want him to be in life, that child support should start when he find out about the kid.
And he didn't even have no choice whether he want the kid or not.
But
he never.
No
has a
guys
choice.
have no choice of that.
I don't think it
rape
should
or
be-
no rape, no guy has no choice.
I don't think it
So
should be-
I'm glad we clarified that. Okay.
You do know that, yeah.
So
One sex decides what comes into the world. It's women. That's the privilege. That's a woman privilege right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying one sex decides who comes into this world or not. The guys have no say in this matter. So that's all it was. He had no say anyways. So
Yeah, but he shouldn't be charged bad child support. If you keep a kid from a father,
I could go for that. Yeah.
If you keep
kept
a
me
kid-
out,
if you
I
keep-
shouldn't be responsible for. I
right,
did
you
it
shouldn't
all.
be responsible for those 6 years that I wasn't there. That you didn't tell me that this kid was alive.
But if I
And
didn't
he
keep
wasn't.
it from you,
If you didn't keep it, that was okay. But that nigga found out when they told that nigga he had to pay $50,000.
So what the hell they want him to do from 14 to 18? Like,
it's not like it's not like the numbers 50 is a made up number. This is based on how much this kid. This kid has been short in $50,000 because another parent was paying that 50. She need that back. It's fucked up, but it does not act like child support. It's completely unbelievable. It's based off
If
of.
I don't know the kid is a
I'll give you that one. Yeah.
I shouldn't be charged for it, especially if you kept it away from me.
yeah,
and he
I'll
got a
give you that.
test and everything to make sure that was his.
Yeah, that nigga was his kid. That's why he got all the money.
There was the
DNA
one.
test, all that.
There was the one. The teacher that had
He
that.
needed to be sure because
There was the teacher that slept with the 14-year-old, the 13-year-old boy, and got her
Yeah.
pregnant. She went to jail, and then when she got out, they got back together, and they were married to this day.
Yeah, that's fine.
So looking at it in hindsight, she went to jail all those years for no fucking reason.
Exactly, yeah.
That's why they're telling you why it's circumstantial.
Nah, but if you don't know if a kid exists, you shouldn't be responsible for child support. I think once you know that you had this kid, and yes, child support is in what's name if you don't want to take care of the kid. But if 6 years later I find out, okay, damn, I have this kid, she kept it away from me, she shouldn't be getting no child support. Well, there shouldn't be no back child support.
Yeah.
One thing you have
And now that I have 15,000,
So you punishing a child,
the most
basically.
she's gonna get is probably like 8,000, because you know the state's gonna take like 60 cents off a dollar.
you need that.
Damn.
They
Bro,
got
child support ain't nothing. Like these bitches put people on child support is dumb.
So hold
Listen,
on.
the
You
state-
said,
It's dumb in some ways because some niggas ain't gonna try
the
to
state
give you
say
shit.
I gotta get some of this bread.
so
if I'm
hold on,
gonna
you
back
said
you
you
up.
said the state takes 60%.
On some states, yeah, it's 60% off a dollar, bro.
That's a tax.
Hey, it's
It's a tax for them
fee.
for them administrating and for them having to cover your kid for you not being there. They're like, we paying for all these extra benefits for you not being there, all this food
I
stamp.
mean, at least
all
if
this
I'm
other
paying
stuff.
like, God damn, bro.
Yeah, it ain't no dollar for dollar, bro.
Yeah, these motherfuckers. Yeah.
But then you have
shit's
fast
fucked up.
forward now, you got some states where a lot of Democratic or a lot of Republican states are they're trying to roll back the age limit for age of consent for marriage.
Marriage, yeah. Some
So-
states is trying to have no age constraints.
Yeah, some trying to push it back to 15, 16 to make it where you get married that early. And then you have and then at the same time you have other Republican states that are pushing back. I mean, making it making it the closing the window on when you can get an abortion. So, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
I thought we solved abortion on this podcast before, didn't we?
We did. I don't remember how we solved it.
It was something that had to do with marriage. I can't remember.
Yeah, you only allowed to get an abortion if you're married. I think that was our resolution.
Yeah.
Should have wrote that down. You see,
Damn.
to that
You out here fucking and getting pregnant without being married. Shit, ain't no child support.
Hey,
All that shit would end.
All that shit is when you get married.
There'll be no more babies born out of wedlock.
At all.
Motherfuckers fighting in court, blocking up the court system because they got to use more courtrooms for child support shit.
I don't know how many states are like that. I think I heard like in Michigan, like a woman could just like put like any random dude name.
Yeah, that was a case in Michigan where she just put anybody name and this nigga ended up owing shitload of child support and that nigga wasn't even the father.
And he knew nothing about it, and bruh.
Nigga didn't even meet the lady.
This shit right here, man.
This should just be hilarious, man. Like I said, sometimes some shit just be so
I'm
off.
like, if that's the case, like no man should live in Michigan.
Yeah, it don't matter if you live in Michigan or not. Like if she lives in Michigan,
Yeah, she know your info.
and she know your info, you gonna still owe that money anyway.
Or I live in another state. I never met the bitch. I don't know. Like,
You know?
I remember seeing that. And
how the fuck Michigan gonna, like.
Yeah, nigga, child support's fuck up everything from your driver's license to us name, no matter where you at.
Mm-hmm.
So if she has the information, she gives that information.
So wonder what my state got to say about that.
Your state ain't gonna say nothing. That's a Michigan issue.
Yeah, that's state over there, Michigan.
And they can suspend your license, suspend
Basically,
your
if I'm
passport.
Florida ain't gonna throw a finger at Michigan. Say, nah, man.
When does Florida fight for you like that?
DeSantis.
Yeah, it's got to be something. You know, it's got to be something political. DeSantis gonna be rescued in.
Because if that was the case, niggas would just move out of the state and not worry about child support.
But I'm saying probably like because they're already a resident of that state. But if
It don't matter if they're a
if I've never been a resident of
niggas fly to
state that is.
Michigan and fuck bitches all day, no problem.
Dip out, fly
Dip
back
out. What? I'm not a resident. You still could go drop a seat in Michigan.
Drop a seat.
Can't just drop a seat and bounce. That's why this shit is. I think child support is like on a federal type level type shit.
Oh really?
It is.
So
that's why no matter where you go, that shit come hit you right out of your paycheck.
You gotta move,
they
move
offset
out
it.
of the country then.
Yeah, that's the way to avoid.
That's
I had
the
an
only way
uncle.
to-
His ass went to Canada. Took off the
scumbag.
scumbag shit. Nigga took off. Child support's not international. He living his best life. Actually, he's coming back to America. That nigga spit on you. Like, nigga, fuck I look like. He got the government give him looking out. They get him a job. He got the benefits. No more. He's out that American hustle and bustle shit. He's a nigga. He's off that treadmill shit. Living his best life in Canada. Getting his benefits.
Why his kid here suffering?
His kids out here, the way he looks, I look at it as strange. You know, his baby mama, his ex-wife's paying for everything, doing her thing. He was like, man, he said all those years I had to pay X amount. I was getting killed, man. You know what I'm saying, losing 2/3 of my check, man. You're like, I did what I could. I had to get him out of there. And he don't feel bad. They're like, motherfucker, I paid my dues. That's how it looked like it. He still has a good relationship. If I ever the 3-4 years or 7 years,
3-4 years?
I don't want to say it was 3-4. He left like 2-3 years ago, but he felt like he paid his dues. You gotta imagine. You
can't come back to the state.
taxes come. Oh no. Taxes coming out your paycheck. That's already a killer.
You're not even getting a refund.
Yeah, taxes already come out of your paycheck, and you don't get no refund every year. Income tax. If you're on child support, you don't get your income tax. So automatically, the person, your baby mama, them gets your income tax, and then on top of that, most of your paychecks being deleted. You're like, man. You're like, I'm out this bitch, bro. I'm going to send what I want to send on my accordance. Let me get the government out of my pocket.
You think you got a $30 an hour job.
Yeah.
Nigga, you making 15 after that child support.
Or between child support and tax, you making like 10, 12. You doing all this fucking work and you're not seeing none of it. Motherfuckers, that shit break your spirit. That nigga took his ass straight to Canada. Dipped him out here. You know how it is, though. Migration's key to anything, though. Don't be too loyal to one area. If shit is bad, don't be afraid to move, though. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever imagine moving again?
Who, me?
Or you think any of your boys? Or you think
I do.
from here on out?
I got like a whole list of countries I can move to.
Not countries. Do you see yourself moving in general from where you're at now, from like
From one state to
Orlando?
another.
Yeah. Or do you think you'll do it again? Or do you see yourself doing it again?
I think like I could like have a place somewhere else, but I think like I really like Florida because like I've been to every other states.
I feel
I think
like
Florida's more balanced for me. Like
I'm a Florida boy, so I'm always gonna have a Florida house. But I like Orlando. I don't feel like I'm gonna leave Orlando. I feel like I'm putting down roots here. I'm gonna keep one spot in Orlando for good because you could do everything family wise. You could eat if you wanted to. You could eat a different food every day in Orlando.
Yeah,
there's that. Then there's also something you can do with the family, and housing ain't too expensive over here. Orlando's dope. But then I do also feel like getting a spot back in Palm Beach at some point, especially before this shit gets super The price is looking like it might be the next
The
California.
price is already super.
It is super high, but I feel
there.
like we can still afford something tiny over there, decent, before this shit gets $1 million home shit.
Before you get to like California.
Because it'd be crazy for it to turn to that and be like, I used to live here. And you're like, motherfucker, you didn't. It's like people say they used to live in those brownstones in Brooklyn, like, and you didn't think to hold on to one of these shits? I almost feel like getting something back in Palm Beach or something before this shit gets out of hand. And it's already bad, mind you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick here in Central Florida.
yeah. Central Florida definitely got it figured out. But I would want a spot back in, especially because I did security in Palm Beach, man. I know there's just so much different tuck offs, duck offs that are so beautiful that people don't know about. Different. It might be like that in every city. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it is, especially if you do security. You know, little rural areas that's a cut that the whole development's nice. There's different pockets, but Palm Beach has so much of them, man. This shit is nice. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got the beach right there. It's just different in Palm Beach. You know, it's like a lower tier Miami.
Yeah, having the beach like 12 minutes away from you is amazing.
Yeah. So we gotta give them that. Central Florida, we're our own beast because we have all the biggest theme parks and everything at close range and all those things. Like I said, there's always something to do here. You know, as a matter of fact, and we even have discounts for Orlando residents in some of these places. There's some hotels that they'll only sell certain packages to Orlando natives. In fact, not even just Florida residents, but Orlando natives, because most of the city, they're on here is so directed towards tourism. They do certain stuff that they pass certain bills that the locals got to benefit from. And if you look that up, yeah, Orlando got all sorts of tropes and shit here. But that's what I'm telling you. The shit is fucking dope, even for individuals and even more for family. There's so much different shit to do here.
Like people don't know about it.
Yeah, the locals definitely don't know, but there's stuff. But it's always like that.
Locals never know. Yeah,
the locals never. It's kind of like that. Those people telling you can go to school right now and get get a trucking license, all these stuff get done for free by the city. But most motherfuckers in the hood don't know about it. Yeah. So there's always some shit that there's passing.
Yeah, I definitely gotta trade off of the city for free. I got paid $12 for that shit.
For which one?
For the IT trade.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how it is. But you know, information always works like that. There's all sorts of shit in Orlando for the locals, bro. Shit, my fucking son just got a TV. I just forgot for one of them shit because he's homeschooled. It's like a 45, 48 something. Not too big, but
I'm pretty sure it'll be on offer up soon.
He's moving to the new spot. Put it on there, but there's all sorts of shit there. So but I can see me moving one or two more times.
Are you separating the boys in the new spot so they have their each own room, or
in due time, not in the beginning, because the extra room is downstairs. So
you might as well give that one to your oldest daughter.
Yeah, in about a year or two. Either the I don't know if I'm at the oldest one down there by herself, because that's the only design flaw, because the master's upstairs. So it'll be an office for now. In about a year or two, I'll have them switch over to the office outside of the house. And then
a year or two, she should be out the house.
No, she'll be
in college.
Yeah, she'll want to be out the house, but if not, I'll have it, give it to Tyler at 16 or something. Have him go down there.
Oh, whenever she want to come back home.
Nah, I'm not saving room. She wants to come back home. Yeah.
College student that's not home.
Yeah, I'm not here.
You catching that couch when you come
exactly.
back. Sleeping in that office.
It just depends. Yep.
Just to remind you to stay away.
You don't live here no more.
I just thought of like a whole new concept. I was like, if I have a house with enough land, instead of doing like an in-law suite, I would do like a couple suite, like almost like when your kids come back home, they can come back home, but all you have is your old room. You know, motherfuckers be moving out the house, giving the house to your kids. Like, I'm not giving you the house. You can always have your room. If you want to be a grown motherfucker, be in this tiny ass room, then by all be it. But I'm gonna still have my own master room, and I'll build the shack out back for if I feel like doing like a staycation for me and the wife. But you're never getting that master bedroom. That's still gonna be mine, and that guest house is gonna be mine when I'm on staycation or when guests come around.
I've seen this house outside my neighborhood. It's real nice. It's like on a little 1 acre land, and it's like a full separate building. You got the main house, got a little guest house.
Yep.
In a shed.
That's dope. Yeah.
Have like different parking spot.
That's what I'm saying. Nice. So you can use the guest house for your own self for like a staycation, and the kids are back in town, something like that. But I'm definitely not giving. People be giving that whole guest house to to the kid that's coming home. What I do that for?
Yeah, they got their little boyfriend or
nah.
his fiance.
That's the benefit of having your own spot. You gotta be
fucking house.
Yeah, you gotta be this tiny ass room.
In the guest house.
Because you fucking up. Like, you fucking up. You gotta be this tiny ass room. Use that as motivation. What else we have?
Oh, we still in politics?
I think we done.
Politics. We got hip hop.
Yeah, let's switch into the hip hop. The first one you have, well, that's the one I put on there. You seen that one with the Tory Lanez got arrested for breaking court order or speaking against the case against Meg Thee Stallion.
It wasn't even speaking against the case. It was like referring to her, like, I guess they consider that contact now.
Yeah, you're not supposed to add her.
You're
or
not
speak
supposed
to
to
her.
talk to her or send anything direct to her. So I think he got arrested and had like a $350,000 bond.
Exactly.
What the hell? Oh, come on.
You know he
And
got
it was
it.
all
He's
over
right
a
back up.
tweet.
They're trying everything to make.
They're turning this metaverse shit is about to be real.
Oh yeah.
So, because that's like some metaverse shit. Like he didn't talk to her directly.
And the person he talked to
He
tweet,
talked through social media, and then got arrested for it. Shit is fucking crazy.
Wow.
But more, you already know more and more stuff that come out of this case. Tory Lanez looking more innocent and more innocent. So now there's an
They're
eyewitness.
just punishing him for being
There's
innocent.
an eyewitness that comes out and says, yeah, they watched everything and they saw what's the name and they saw the gun flash come from the girl, and the police tested her for the gunshot residue, and she tested positive. Tory Lanez didn't test positive for the what's the name, so it looks like she was the one that fired the gun. All this shit, and Megan don't want none of that shit to come out.
That shit is nuts. That shit is nuts. Well, you know, something happened that day. Tory saying he's an innocent man. I don't know. I always thought that even if he did it, he was a wild boy. It's not like he's in character. This motherfucker don't go around shooting people in the foot. I always thought if it did happen, it was a drunken mistake. Mm-hmm. So let's not like throw it, like I'm saying, this bad mistake. Let's not throw it overboard. It's a fuck up. But it ain't like this motherfucker go around, I'm saying, doing this to people. So there's that leniency we got to look at it as. And then I always thought that if he didn't do it, I'm saying, I was like, it's kind of, that was another thing. And so let's not jump up. There's no, this isn't, it's not in his character. If there'd be difference, he just whooped the ass or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. But this was a one-off shot fired. Like, I could see this motherfucker trying to flex, doing something extremely stupid. It was an accident. That's why I saw this is an accident here, people. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? If you're aiming it on purpose, is one thing. But I don't think this was in his heart. But
Nigga didn't shoot the gun at all. So
that which is crazy if he didn't even shoot the gun at all. So, but in the court of public opinion, they feel someone was shot and that got something like someone gonna go to jail. And she don't want
to be, huh?
She ain't trying to press that friend.
that's what it is.
Y'all seen this past week with T.I. going at it with the comedian on stage?
Yeah, that nigga is
I
sensitive.
heard,
bro.
yeah.
I don't know if he's sensitive. He just got done.
So what did the comedian say?
The comedian was bringing up his sexual assault case.
She wasn't. She said something. I think she was on stage and he said something about her not doing something, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll stop once you talk about the allegations."
Yeah, whatever.
So it was like a snapback at him for interrupting her shit because she was hosting.
Yeah, I just thought T.I. be acting too.
And T.I. was on his tough guy shit, talking about blah, this and that. And she had that comeback real quick because you already know comedians have that comeback.
Yeah,
they have one in the chamber.
Yeah, so you know, but he got on his he ain't having it type shit, which I can't blame him because that allegation is one you can't take quietly. You can't have motherfuckers thinking you secretly having they almost try to paint your boy like he was out here running a sex trade out here and some shit. You know what I'm saying? Try to play T.I. like on some bullshit.
But listen, when you go into the comedy world,
he should have known better. Yeah. Listen, T.I. is one of my favorite artists.
Everything is up for jokes.
Yeah, T.I. is one of my favorite artists.
Niggas gonna crack jokes. If you did it or not, niggas gonna joke.
Niggas gonna crack jokes, yeah. We already know T.I. shouldn't be out here doing comedy. But this is what happens. When you're a young rich nigga and you've lived a certain lifestyle and you have to maintain said lifestyle. T.I. is super rich, very popular, definitely I'd say almost like an A-lister. So this motherfucker's still young and getting it. He ain't got enough where he don't have to do anything. Even if he has enough where he don't have to do anything, I think the lifestyle he lives requires this nigga to have to keep getting his bag. You know what I'm saying?
They got like 8 kids.
But T.I. is dumb rich though. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, I think T.I. ain't living like a little quiet, let me stay in my Atlanta compound, not be on the T.I. is out on the scene, still partying, Hollywood rich. This is no record label. Something's got to cover them fees. You know what I'm saying? He needs 100 bands a night.
But it seems like he can't take a joke.
He's still a street dude. These niggas ain't on that joke shit.
On that comedy shit.
He can't. Yeah, he's got to have thick skin. Yeah.
If you gonna jump into this comedy shit, nigga, everything's up for jokes. If you can't take a joke, you can't be cracking jokes.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, and he's actually trying to do the comedy route. This, that, and the third. Which I thought I think he's gonna fucking dominate in it because, like I told you, I felt hip hop was always hard. I feel the hardest art form is hip hop.
Well, if he's funny.
If he's funny, I think as long as you gotta.
If he's funny,
I said if he's funny, he's gonna dominate it because hip rappers give so much shit away for free. Going to a set world of where you have one written act that you got to do 7 nights a week. You're like, nigga, this is easy.
Oh no.
I just feel that's how it is. Rappers just between freestyling and writing
this shit
songs,
has to be funny.
It has to be funny. And the thing is,
nigga be funny.
Here's the thing: is I don't know how good it takes to be funny. Comedians come out with a little shtick or a joke, and they work on it, exactly. Take out all the quiet parts. So by the time we hear it's been worked on, God knows how much it's so perfect and refined. But an artist is never like that. An artist is probably ripping and rolling, and he finds out what's good, taking in, taking out. I feel almost like,
is that method gonna work if you don't fine tune the jokes and stuff like that, and you just think you're just gonna keep replacing jokes with other jokes? I
feel the closest person that's still a rapper to me is Dave Chappelle, because this motherfucker got so much materials. He does be out in the circus, but how often is he out there like that? You know what I'm saying? For him to drop this much material in that little bit of time. People take years among comedy specials, bro. What did he drop? Like 4 in 1 year? 3, 4 in 1 year? Something like that? I have no idea. That's fucking, you know what I'm saying? So how much is he tearing down and trying new shit? And usually when you're doing that much, you start getting sorrier, less funny because you're having time. That's why Kevin Hart, motherfuckers saying on Kevin Hart, because he was dropping so much. Like, this shit's not as funny as the shit that took him a couple years before we got it. This, that, third. But Dave Chappelle's a whole different monster. Like this guy said, I'll see y'all next year.
It's a talent issue. Yeah. It's a talent thing. Like some people they don't have to refine their shit because they just naturally funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Cat Williams, another one that was
refining, and get to that perfect.
Cat Williams was another one that did a lot at a time. Some of them shits would hit, some of them would be off. But he was also, you see, he's a rapper. He can also rap. That's why I feel that the rap bag, it kind of gives, to me, Dave Chappelle's only reference him as rapper is that he loves rappers, loves hip hop. He's always been like a rapper's comedian type. Ever since even the Chappelle Show, the Kanye's, he's always been I feel his mind works in that aspect. And those that are like that, even with Godfrey, they always got jokes. These motherfuckers is sharp. Always got one. Look at Andrew Schultz, just being in the hip hop aspect with Charlamagne. These motherfuckers always got something on the top of it, always got something funny to go in the chamber.
But it's not, they're just like being funny as naturally funny. Is it special funny?
I guess it depends on it.
Andrew Schultz don't drop specials all what's name. He might,
but this motherfucker,
he might record his stand-ups every now and then.
Andrew also is the one that drop a clip every day. Yeah, these comedians would never dare do that.
That's just recording your.
But he'll drop a clip every day of his stand-up, and it's a different clip every day. These seasoned comedians they don't have enough material to drop something every day. Andrew is doing that. That's why you got to be a different beast, dog, to have that clip And a lot of Andrew shit, he's like D.L. Hughley, motherfuckers that could just find the funny in the moment off the cuff.
So it's you have to be stay up to date with
current affairs,
affairs, and then you just make a joke about something that's going on. But these other comedians, they're just making.
They're finding their pocket.
They're
scripted.
They're finding jokes about shit that happened in their life, and they're just refining it, and shit like that. That's why they can't drop every year.
But I think
people that stay up to date with culture and shit like that, they're able to drop a special every year and shit like that.
That's
even Kevin Hart can't even really do it because all he wants to do is
he's on Family.
So
he has to get stories lined up first,
exactly,
build them up, and then break them back up. But that's why he has writing partners sometimes to try to speed it up. But
he's to the point where like his family ain't funny no more because you're rich now. You ain't got.
Yeah, he has to find other stuff to be relatable and
because you can't keep talking about your family and making new material because when you at that level, you're not around your family that much to where you could just constantly make new material from your family.
Or just become rich funny. You know?
I just feel there's just two ways to be funny. You either know how to think about one way different than everyone else.
It's a talent.
You know what I'm saying? And you can justify it. You could be like, hold on, see me through. You might think of it completely different. And you be like, hold on, let me play devil's advocate. There's that guy that could, and then still spin and make it sure. Or there's someone that they're in a certain pocket and they're just really good speaking about that. But usually you can only ride that but for so long.
Like right now, all these comedians got a whole bunch of new jokes off of this Will Smith shit.
Yeah.
And that's what they pushing right now.
That's what they pushing. But I imagine someone like Dave Chappelle or something, he's going to find some way to say that. He's going to completely see it different, like in a way like, well, he could justify the slap or maybe it wasn't Will's fault and maybe he's going to see it from a way that we would never even think to take it. Like, let's blame this all on August or some shit or some way that we would never even think to blame. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas been blaming August.
Yeah, that's too obvious. He'd probably say, let's blame this on Jada. Because if he never brought the friend, you know what I'm saying? They're going to think of some premise that's so fucking far off. And then when we say, we're like, this guy's a fucking genius. Because they're going to see it in some way that we never fucking thought about. There's those comedians that come out in a different pocket. Then, of course, you got the guys that just say, I'm just here for a check. Like your boy, what's his name? Mudasaka. Been doing the same fucking shtick for
Michael Blackson.
Michael Blackson. I can't stand
Blackson. He's actually funny, though.
I can't stand Blackson.
He can.
He's funny to me as far as actual. If you interviewing,
he's a character.
Yeah.
If he's an
interview,
interview,
creating jokes, now.
Creating jokes to me, this motherfucker been doing the same shit for almost 20 years, bro. Like this shit's so lame.
Most of the comedians are. But that's why they don't like you recording their shit because
they done the same.
Gonna use that shit for 20 years.
But they're not naturally funny.
I nigga TK Kirkland.
Yeah, TK been writing some of them same jokes for over 20 years, bro.
Well, if you go to your show and say, we heard that already.
Don't think, but these motherfuckers will cook your ass up though the wrong night. Don't think these motherfuckers ain't got jokes in the clip for you.
Don't never
what was that?
You don't want to fuck with the nigga with the mic.
Yeah, exactly. He'll cook you. They know
that's why that nigga Will Smith got a pass. You slapped the nigga with the mic?
Yeah, he could have cooked your ass up.
Nigga, and you know Chris Rock had that shit on his mind because that nigga said, I could.
I really could, yeah. He was about to.
I was like,
that was like, come on. That's like, I could cook ass right here, bro. I'm flipping, but that's how it's.
Oh, man. So. But even like, it's weird though, people trying to justify it because like, Will is a comedian himself.
Will's not a comedian. Will was a rapper.
He's not a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he's not
but he's
a comedic actor. He was never a comedian. He was a rapper.
That's all.
And he's a comedic actor. Yeah. He was a rapper, not a comedian. That's different.
Because even in movies, sometimes he had like little, funny lines.
Yeah, but that's from the writing and
exactly.
That's from the writing staff. That's not from him.
Oh. Yep, it was a rapper that he's had comedic roles. Like Martin is a comedian.
And what was that lady trying to be a comedian too? Tiffany Haddish.
I mean, she is a comedian, not trying to be a comedian. These are where they come from. They're comedians
first.
From
stand-up.
And they just went to acting.
Then they go into that.
Yep, Tiffany Haddish, another one. So there's just some of them that they cross.
But for her to justify that, so it's like.
Justify? What you mean?
Like Will slapping Chris Rock.
Yeah, she did justify it when she's a fucking comedian. She's talking about it's good to see men fight for their love. I ain't never seen no one fight for me. Like, this guy is fucking threatening your way of life, but since it's not her, she don't do that anymore. She's not even thinking about it.
Listen, women never understand. Women can only understand stuff that relates to
the world.
They can't see shit outside of it being a woman's issue or anything like that. So that's why she could justify it and be like, I see why it's right. Because she's coming at it from a woman's point of view. But she's not able to look at it from every other point of view like most men can.
So I want to say, like, she say a joke about a man and then his wife or girlfriend there, so she should expect a slap too, so.
Yeah, hey, listen, comedians been getting... It's crazy nowadays because you seeing a lot more comedians getting attacked on stage.
Well, you seen the one motherfucker try rushing the stage with DC Young Fly and he knocked the motherfucker out a couple weeks back.
Yeah, that was a few weeks. That was before the Will Smith shit.
Yeah. So, some of these comedians ain't having it.
You're seeing comedians getting attacked on stage. Motherfuckers think they could just go up there and fight.
Yeah, this is the future, bro. So, fucking trash.
A few niggas gonna have to get shot.
Come that shit on some Florida show.
Pow, ha, nigga.
Yeah. Speaking of comedians, your boy that's supposedly supposed to have been canceled, your boy Louis C.K. won his Grammy this past week. He was supposed to have been canceled for, exposing himself. Not even exposing himself, but jacking off with people over the phone.
Was it over the phone or in person?
No, over the phone.
Over the phone?
Yeah, that was it.
So how the fuck they...
He would ask him to listen. He'd let him know what he was doing, and he'd listen through. Or it was a little trick, weird shit. And I never forced anybody. He'd ask them, "Hey, can I jack off in front of you?" And they wouldn't say no. They'd be like, "It'd be awkward." He'd do whatever. So I'm on some weird shit, but and that was it. Those women try to say he didn't stifle anyone's career or anything like that, but they just saying they should have to deal with such things. They try to cancel them. He came out, said these things were true. He went through the rigmarole, ended up dropping a banger.
Why the fuck would you admit to that?
I don't know why would you admit to, but maybe he's being real. Like, yeah, it's what I do. It's my weird shit. I like to jack off. You know what I'm saying? It's sorry. He apologized. It was wrong. Yeah, on the phone. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
So it could be any other time. He had to wait while he was on the phone.
Motherfuckers try some new shit and they hung up on some new shit like this some new shit.
Yeah, different shit get people off.
How would you even know you have that? You know what I'm saying? Nigga was wildin'. Yeah. The nigga was wildin'. He unlocked some code. He unlocked some shit that shouldn't have been unlocked. And I can't go back. And he was just testing his power.
You get some kind of rush.
Yeah. That, you know what I'm saying? Like Nick Cannon says, access to excess. Some of these guys, that's what money will do to you, though. Some of these motherfuckers got no choice but to have deviant behavior, though. They got too much money. Too much money to turn back to do shit, to go back to doing shit regular.
Crazy.
What else that niggas got in hip hop?
Might as well move into sports.
He said, "You want to go to sports? We had nothing else in hip hop."
No, I think so.
I thought you had to do the Cardi B.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we ain't going that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cardi B went on a 7-minute rant on Twitter because some of her fans were asking about her being at the Grammy, like saying why she didn't go show up at the Grammy, and they were start saying stuff about her daughter and stuff like that. Saying. I guess her daughter got what do you call that? Autism or whatever the shit is.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, saying the R word.
They calling her retarded?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
So she got on and flamed their ass. 7 minutes. So she deleted her Twitter account after that, and also soon after deleted her Instagram.
Well, I mean, Cardi, you already know Cardi comes from the stripper world. Is that she rides for her? She don't give a fuck, and it's to be expecting. Shit like I never told you I was going to the damn Grammys. How y'all gonna call me lazy for not going? So I was only nominated for one song, and I didn't even win. So y'all want me to go there for no reason and had the fake smile, nigga. I'm at the house chilling. I had no plans on going. I ain't never told you I was going. Why you assume that I was going just because I was online? So she went off.
You know how that goes.
Rich people problems. She got an invitation, didn't she? I ain't get no invitation. That's rich people problems.
Cardi B says she quitting every few months or so. You know, she let these fans get to her. She'll be back online when she got some shit to promote or push. You know what I'm saying? She getting too much money out here.
But she deleted. Does that mean she lose all her fans? And
no, it's kind of like stories that you get to go back online.
Okay, it starts off from.
It's just a deactivation of the account.
Okay.
Once you reactivate that shit,
I don't think like, goddamn, give me that shit. Like, damn.
Is that account?
Yeah.
So the account, yeah, they're not. It kind of freezes it. So you should, it should be good. Yeah, I seen the only other thing I have in hip hop is the shit with I don't know if it would be hip hop. Yeah, I seen the Robin, what's her name?
Robin Thicke's ex-wife?
Yeah, Paula Patton. The way she was frying chicken, they kind of went off on her.
Yeah.
The fucking internet, you know, she was cleaning her chicken and she just rinsed it under the sink and people were like, hold on, what a lime juice at? What a vinegar? How the fuck that kind of clean is that? You just rinse it under the sink.
Who, Paula Patton did that?
Yeah, Paula Patton.
That's what motherfuckers always talk about. When you go buy barbecue chicken, them motherfuckers don't clean that shit. They don't put that shit in warm water.
It's just the internet.
Exactly. When you buy throw that bitch on the grill,
exactly,
and then season that bitch afterwards.
Yeah, people, we like to pretend like we clean ourselves. Yeah, we clean ourselves when you're cooking at home cooked, but anytime you buy chicken that's not home cooked, it's not being cleaned.
Yeah.
It's not being cleaned by your measure.
It's just being grilled.
It's just been good. They're not even running it under the sink with water like you saying.
Straight from the package.
No vinegar, straight from the package, being dipped in flour and thrown in the grill if they're frying it or just throw it in the grill. They're not doing none of that excessive stuff. So for us to make this such a big thing, like, I'm not even cleaning y'all meat. I don't need it from your house. Yeah, but you eat at Wingstop, you eat at KFC, they ain't cleaning none of that. It's the same shit. We be fooling ourselves sometimes. That's just bullshit.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
It's like, you know, the water company got us right where they want us, though, you know, because we won't drink from the fountain, from the sink, though. We grew up drinking the tap outside, but we won't drink in the sink.
Water, though.
But we cook in the same water. We bathe ourselves in the fucking water, and we won't drink it. It's just something in our brain. That makes no sense. You out here, this shit's all over your thing, but we won't drink it directly. So,
partially bougie.
Yeah, it's some American shit. When you see other third world countries, motherfuckers drinking that brown water, nothing happened to them. We'll be complaining. This shit's wild. What else do we have? I think that was it for hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So lastly, what about sports?
Yeah.
What do I have in sports? Colin Kaepernick already got signed, right?
I didn't get no news feed about it or anything like that. It's a
3-year deal, $28 million with New England Patriots per Adam Schefter. I don't know how true that is. It'd be insane if he made it back.
He was doing tryouts and, throwing passes.
Man, Colin gotta hang it up, man.
Yeah, I think after all that time,
how old is he
to get
now?
back out there on the field. I don't know if you're gonna.
What age is he right now?
I think 30, over 30. Got to be a little bit over 30.
He's definitely over 30.
Sure. I mean, it's been 6 years?
Colin?
Yeah.
No. Is he?
I think he had to come in at over 20.
He coming at
early
22. He played in the league for 7 years, and then that whole.
Oh yeah, he's over 30. Yeah.
Here's a story right here. I sent you out your boy.
That nigga's 34 years old.
You seen this story of your boy Jordan setting up in the shoe store?
Yeah, where is it? Is
that the one that used to go to school up here in Orlando?
Yeah, he had a store here in Orlando.
Where at?
It was in Soho. I don't know where this one is gonna be at though.
Where the hell is Soho at?
It's like off of Orange Ave, right by the hospital.
Yeah, that nigga 34. Yeah.
I guess it's gonna be in Orlando too. This next store. So, trophy room. If you think you're gonna get some sneakers, you're probably not gonna get nothing in there anyway.
You think so?
Man, shit don't be lasting in no fucking brick and mortar.
So you think it's a boutique store? So they think he's just selling his own little.
Like the
It's gonna
super
be like selling
exclusive
shirts and shit. It ain't gonna be much sneakers in there.
Get the super exclusive.
He has it set to go online. It'd be a dope thing to have. He got the little thing up here.
I'll look into it. See if it's worth anything.
Okay, what else we have?
I see y'all got on here LeBron James announces his retirement. I didn't hear about that though.
Yeah, said he's gonna retire.
When's this? This can't be real.
Yeah, that shit's fake, bro. I ain't hear nothing.
I know
about
LeBron's out for the season though, so
that. Yeah, the Lakers didn't make the playoffs, so he's done.
I've seen a lot of memes about it. They call it the greatest failure in NBA history.
nigga, he probably knew nigga we ain't about to win this next game. I'm gonna go ahead and take this injury a little bit longer. And Anthony Davis been injured almost the whole fucking season. So Anthony probably is good with this one trophy though. He probably looking. I've been coasting. I've been getting all this money. I end up getting off the money train to go up with LeBron. I got the one ring. I'm coasting. Now I'm back to getting to this money. He probably got the trophy and didn't feel any better. It's one thing you've been fighting. This is the one thing you've been dreaming your whole life, and you done got it, and you getting money. Like, this shit ain't been different than when I was getting the money. Let me go ahead and coast, man. Get all this shit off my back, all this extra work. This nigga here working hard to be the best player in the world, bro.
Yeah,
you're like, I ain't get this rich to work this hard. That's probably how these niggas feel.
Yeah, I fear he's gonna get some more serious injuries.
Even if it's just more, maybe he don't got the willpower to work it through. Niggas, I'm good. I got this shit early.
Yeah, once you get that first one, it's like
you gotta imagine this. Most people most don't have no rings. But those that do only have like the one. There's only some of the gold staff multiple. Though. That driving you to keep going back. Some people ain't got it in them. You've been rich for so long, though. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, you know what I'm saying? What? So it's just a different
he's
animal.
gonna be rich even that. I mean, he's gonna get like I want to say a bigger bag after he retires too.
Anthony Davis?
No, LeBron.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. LeBron's a different animal. LeBron's projected to be a billionaire, so we already know.
not playing basketball for money. That's probably where his smallest check at.
Exactly. So he's the one of the few that's still playing the sports for the accolades, is that and the third. So it is a thing to see. LeBron's not in it this year. Are you guys going after any set team that you want to see go? Miami, Brooklyn?
I would say Phoenix Sun. I want to see Chris Paul get it.
Yeah, this chance last year. Let's see if he pulls it off.
They're number 1 seed this year, so they got a chance.
Any chance Brooklyn be able to pull it off?
Well, they in the playoffs, so I think they're like 7th seed or 9th, some shit like that. So if they get their shit together, they still got a chance.
See how that goes.
Yeah, but I don't think Brooklyn's gonna make it past Milwaukee though. Milwaukee a different beast in the East.
What else do we have?
That was it.
I had Floyd Mayweather. He's supposed to be doing another exhibition bout in Dubai.
With who?
Who was it with? Mayweather. So that he's supposed to do it against Don Moore. So it's an exhibition bout. So, it's probably going to get a good 10, 20 minutes. Like he says, he see when it's time to do a heist, whenever he says, when it's time to see a heist, an opportunity to just do a robbery, like he calls it, this is strong arm robbery. This is a clean heist. If anytime it's time to do it, he's going to do it. So anytime he can get in the ring, make a quick $20, $30 million, $40 million for 60 minutes, not get hurt too, and it's exhibitions that don't count against his total.
Shit ain't even 60 minutes. That should be like 40.
Yeah, one lose or draw. He said, anytime I can pull off a heist, I'm going to pull off a heist. And I can't blame him. It's fucking genius. He's the biggest, like he said, he's one of the most, one of the most prolific or one of the most I don't even know what to call it. Most financially savvy sports stars there is. Because the bread he's able to get even after retirement is insane.
When is this fight supposed to happen?
I just announced it today, so it's somewhere in Dubai. So,
Yeah, Floyd's gonna get the bag. That's what he do.
Floyd, exactly. So that's gonna be, he gonna pull off with it. Floyd is I don't know if he's gonna end up getting to billionaire status, but he can get very close.
He definitely already made $1 billion.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna actually like have $1 billion or be worth $1 billion all at once, but he already generated $1 billion from earnings and shit like that. So,
you got anything else? Y'all wanted to sign us out?
I got any recommendations for this week?
What was it? You were saying something, Greg?
Oh no, I don't have anything.
I got any recommendations?
My recommendation for the week. What am I on? Am I on anything new this week? I plan on finishing the BMF. I don't know if I'm on anything new. Music-wise, recommendation. What was that? I listened to that one. Is it Nigo? I forgot the guy's name. He's like an industry artist. He's a painter, popular painter. Nigo, whatever. Yeah, some shit like that in the industry. I think he did Bathing Apes and all that. They teamed up with him, made him like curate like a mixtape. The shit's fire. You know what I'm saying? You got different people on there. Pusha T, 21, this, that, and third. That song Punchable with the Clips featuring Nigo. That shit is dope. You hear Pusha T on there.
Pusha T talking about selling dope.
Of course, consistently, you know what I'm saying? But high level. You know what I'm saying? Doing music is almost like scoring a movie or almost being a movie writer. So some people know how to write certain movies very well. Pusha T does. No one writes about selling dope to the highest level. That pure, that good as Pusha T. That's his lane.
We got to figure out how much dope Pusha T sold.
How about that?
I know that nigga ain't sell that much dope.
Too much damn work, right?
Yeah, ain't no way you get to slide under the radar without, Because I guess, like, was it an interview with Charlamagne? He said, like, only person that sold more dope than him was who, Eazy-E or something like that?
Who said that?
Pusha T.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of rappers. Here's the thing: you're not gonna be that much of a rapper.
Been out for how long?
Yeah, over 20 years.
Them niggas came out when they were like 18, 19.
Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't selling no damn dope.
Well, their crew did get indicted on some dope charges and some shit like that. So a lot of members in their crew went down.
Yeah, that nigga Pusha T wasn't pushing.
Well, he wasn't the one pushing this. He's the rapper of the group, right? Because I know them boys, Neptune's been rich even before that. And they end up
that's just with Pharrell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pharrell has found them boys while they're fairly young. The thing is, but even then, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of lies because the majority of niggas in the dope game never, I'd say 99% of niggas in the dope game never even touch a key. 99%. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a $30,000, $40,000 buy. So you got to imagine 99% of people never even accumulate 40 grand in their whole drug life.
Nigga might as well go to work.
Yeah. That's the truth of it. They never
might as well go to work.
They never have it at one time. 99% never have 40.
Re-up for a 40K.
Yeah, 99% of niggas that sell dope never had $40,000 all at once.
To re-up.
They done fucked up maybe hundreds of thousands because it's such fast money. You probably dropping $100, $200 a day between buying clothes, shipping out, this, that. Now, not to mention if you're going out with nice jewelry. Because I see niggas in the hood now with $40,000 necklaces. So niggas got the money, but they never got to the point where they get in the dope for not putting that up as a re-up.
Yeah, niggas ain't doing that.
Majority of drug dealers are small time. You know what I'm saying? And
just go to work, bro.
It is. It's a fucking sham.
Just go to work.
Because it does trick people. But it is so much money that could be made if you're fearless. If you don't, I almost feel like I don't know how could you really make money off drugs without going to jail, because it's a meeting people game, and you got to meet a bunch of serious people so they can do volume. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have a couple of guys that do a lot of volume, but majority of the time you got to meet the movers and shakers. And I feel doing all that, it's hard to not expose yourself. Yeah. But there's somebody doing it right elsewhere. I'm saying motherfuckers, drugs is a multi-billion-dollar business, but I almost feel like in America, when you're at the bottom, at least on the black end of it, it's hard
for selling drugs on the streets. You ain't touching that. Yeah, you got to be the distributor.
Yeah, someone's making a fucking killing. I feel like drugs are. I always feel like all these highways I see on the 95 or the turnpikes or the I-4, even though these business names, some of these businesses are legitimate just drug companies. Maybe you don't even know about that route. Maybe they don't know about it. I assume they know, but drugs are in every aspect of America, so I assume some of these companies are doing, this is their real hustle. It was
Which one of these moving companies were, was it FedEx?
Got judged.
Caught up in a whole drug little scandal.
I know, like a shipping container company got caught with it not too long ago. Some shit like that.
It was owned by.
It was owned by a hotel company or something like that, right?
I think about a senator too. I think was it Chase? Was it one of the banks?
Wells Fargo, some shit. They had like a ship that was all sorts. Yeah, so that somehow had
senator that was tied to it too.
So like I said, this shit's gotta be. You know what I'm saying? It just
that never happened to that senator.
Of course not. You know what I'm saying? That shit's done at a different level. This shit's got. There's somebody making a killing off their shit.
Yeah, niggas, man, just go get a job, man. Yeah, because it's like really motherfuckers really think they be doing something like really like the reward doesn't, you know, it doesn't. It's not worth the risk.
It's not worth the risk.
Going to jail, losing your life.
But I guess you got to just learn the thing to do, because then you have the other guys, the other half of it, people that just go to work and they be the main ones in debt or barely struggling. A lot of motherfuckers pay all their bills or everything, and they might have $100 left, $200 after a paycheck after all bills are done.
They got bills, but they got something to show for. But like it's a difference though. When you just got money, but like you got nothing to show for, it's just like money just running through your hands.
Yeah, but
they may have a car. But some jewelry.
The one that is running through their hands, they're enjoying it. It's the motherfuckers that's working hard and don't really have time to enjoy it, dog.
That drug money is enjoyable.
That drug money is fucking enjoyable. It's going through their hands. Don't think it's going through their hands off nothing. This is every day. I'm living.
It's having a good time.
Living a good time. Yeah. It might be short. It's usually only 2 years, 2 or 3 years short run. But those 2 or 3 years are some of the best times of your life. You just balling out, living an excess.
Make a lot of fucking memories.
Yeah, make a lot of. Yeah, these are memories that last a lifetime in those little 2 or 3 years. So imagine, but meanwhile you going to work day in, day out, you slaving. The shit is, you know what I'm saying? It's a trade off. You got to do a Florida style, dog. You know, get you a gig and still have a couple of jouettes on the side, dog. That's the only way to live. What recommendation you always got?
I started listening to what's his name? Busy Signal, Jamaican reggae artist. Nigga dropped. I was listening to. There was some shit on Instagram that was going around about
how the Jamaicans lost the Grammy to the white kid.
Not that one. It was like when you buy a CD from the guy on 42nd Street.
Yeah, the Jamaican guy, and the shit started bombing. Yeah,
wow, that shit fire.
So
I started listening to his music. His shit is dope. So
you bought it from 42nd Street?
That's it was like a meme talking about. So you think you're hearing the original music and the Jamaicans did a remix of it,
right?
But that shit is still slapping.
That shit was slapping. So I went to go check him out. His shit is fire. I think his name is Busy Signal. Yeah, Busy Signal. So,
how about you, Granny? Any?
No, I ain't got nothing.
Nothing. All right, folks. You already know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram. That's Absurd Pod on Twitter. That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook. And you can always drop an email at That's Absurd Podcast @gmail.com. And you know the voice line is always open. The voice line is 407-900-6076. That number is 407-900-6076. And we'll catch you guys next week. We out.